and was doing clickbait. It was just very hurtful. I couldn't sleep well last night. You know.
But why did you think that was? Why did you personalize that? Why did you think that was about you?
Well, it was a comment, and the person said Danny's taking shots at you. So then they
So you made it about you.
no, it is about me. It is about.
All right.
It's not. I'm not.
How many shots did you send at him before he
I
responded?
mean, I felt the shots were started by him. So I, people were screenshotting my Discord, sending messages to that man, and it's just, it's hard. It's disheartening. I don't know who to trust anymore.
Is that a beef you think you're prepared for?
I mean, it's YouTube beef. I don't think I've been through a lot in life, and I don't think anything's gonna. Yeah, I'm prepared for it. I'm witty. I'm smart. I'm fun. I'm prepared.
Okay.
You don't like the friendly competition?
Oh no, this is friendly competition, but I'm just saying people started off recording clubhouses. They shouldn't be passing judgment.
You mad that he got interviews that you couldn't get?
With Ice?
Don't hate.
I'm not mad at not getting.
Don't hate. Don't say Ice's name with that high pitch at the end. That's
Ice.
You think he heard your rant about Danny? You think he heard the rant that you did about him?
Everybody hears everything.
I'm just inviting. I don't know any of these people that I'm inviting up.
Ian's here,
so just be patient.
Yeah, it's cool if they're on bullshit, we just send them down. But it's cool.
Or if they make the bullshit entertaining, we can hear them out.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. I don't kick people just for saying horrible things. If they make it funny, it could be good.
How often do you hear about people asking you to make another mute music?
Oh, if anybody comes up here asking about music, I'm kicking you out. Sorry.
Every damn spaces we get it. Every damn spaces somebody comes up and asks you about music.
Yeah, no, that is not what we are here for today. Ian is here. Hey, Ian.
Hey, buddy.
How you feel?
I feel great, man. I'm enjoying Christmas Eve with Jules. I'm doing. I got my Hanukkah bush here.
Ian, we're
Oh,
not
sorry.
here for any of that. We're not here for your Hanukkah shit. The streets want to know why you were conveniently absent for the Dr. Umar episode.
Well, you fired me.
I see what you did.
You see what I'm saying? I would have happily been there for Umar, but you fired me. So I figured, let me just take a business meeting and keep myself out of harm's way.
All right. Yeah, that's true. Wanted to limit the amount of white people in the room.
I like that shit.
He had his hands full with Parks. I didn't need to add to the stress that was in that room.
Parks was so great. Yeah, I was about to drop another trailer, but I was like, all right, no, it's too much. This is OD. All right, somebody's got their hand raised. Oh no, go ahead. Who's that? Neg, you got something you want to say?
Yo, what's good, y'all boys? What's good, y'all boys? No, I was gonna put my hand down real quick because I ain't wanna waste my opportunity, but I'm on the spot now. So you might not answer this, but you probably won't answer it. But did Ish in fact crack Umar's muffin?
That would be totally up to you guys to decide. I think that Ish showed up and showed out. I think he showed up and he showed out. If you're an Israelite, what's the name of Ish Hive? The Israelites or the Issues? One of them shits.
Yeah,
Israelites. If you're an Israelite, I think you'll have reason to be proud.
And one more thing, because I seen Dr. Umar, he said it was a 5-hour conversation. Is the whole thing y'all guys putting out the whole thing, or is it gonna be like just part of it?
No, it'll be in parts.
All right, we'll take some hands. Lovelace, go ahead, bro, and then be free forever.
Yo, so I gotta know, man. Ian in here too. Is there a plan for any live pods in 2024?
No.
Is it because of the comments that was happening, or y'all just like that's too much energy?
We can't sell tickets.
Why is everyone so
No,
obsessed
not
with their live stream?
no, the live pods, not the in person, not tour
Yo,
pod.
y'all are too fucking calm in here today. I'm not here for none of this tranquil shit.
He's asking you about Pods Giving, that type of live, bro.
Oh, a live stream.
Yeah, live stream.
Oh, that was fun. The live stream was fun. I'm sure we'll do that again. We'll do that again. That was fun.
But what about the
All right, be
what
free.
about the tour? How come the tour ain't
Go.
coming through? What went on? What's that about? What's the update? What's the status? What's the ETA?
I have very little faith in our ability to sell tickets, Danny.
Why do you have that? Is that you being facetious, or is this indeed actually?
How come when I say some of the stupid shit that y'all say, y'all don't believe it?
Because
Why'd you cancel this tour last time?
Because we couldn't sell
that is
tickets.
Like, I'm saying, is that real? Like, is that the real
Oh,
reason?
Jameson, I got smoke
oh
with
shit.
you. I forgot that I had smoke with you. We'll get to it later.
Wait, me or the stop?
You, nah,
Jameson?
the stop is my man.
Wait. Why would you have smoke with Jameson?
That's my man. I know you waiting for your opportunity to take him out like he's doing the chicks.
Bro, I have nothing. Danny is my mentor. I've let you know this multiple times. I have
I
nothing but
know.
love
Nah,
for bro.
you did
I
some weird
know.
shit on the last live we were on. You just
Me?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did some
see?
weird shit?
Yeah, wake
yeah.
it up.
Jameson?
Wake it
That
up.
don't sound like Jameson. Jameson don't be doing nothing weird.
Jameson, you do a lot of shit and hide your hand, and Danny's hip to you.
Me? No. Stop. Stop trying to spit. Stop trying to cause a dissertation between black. Danny's not black, but men of color.
That's
Oh,
not the right
please.
word.
I've been wanted the Spaces cruise to be. The fuck you talking about?
Dissertation? You said cause dissertation?
That's not it. Try it again.
Nah, 'cause
Bro.
last time I brought you up.
How does every Spaces room end up with every nigga just attacking Jameson,
Nah.
bro?
Last time I brought you up, gave you some advice, and then you said, I don't want to hear that shit. That was messed up. I don't know why you did that.
I didn't want to hear that shit,
But
nigga.
what if he didn't want to hear that shit?
Well, it was sound advice, so I don't understand why she didn't want to hear. I
What
mean,
was
he
that,
didn't want to hear.
Danny? What was the
I
advice?
was like, you don't need a mentor. Just get on your grind, start making videos because you only have 2 videos. I don't understand
Oh, shit.
why you investing so much in these.
Oh,
Danny,
shit.
dog. Man, I try to keep it R&B, but these streets is a part of me, nigga. You really are, man. I feel like people like I try to be the nice guy. I just want to be Jameson, walking around having fun. I'm not trying to take the content seriously like that, but it's like everyone keeps just like trying to kick my back in. I just be quiet these
Not
days,
true,
Danny.
Jameson.
Wait, hold up. If you're not taking the content seriously, then you should definitely keep me and my co-host's name out of your mouth. I was only cool with
Joe,
it
what
because
was
I
the
thought
last
you were
time you heard
trying
me
to.
speak about you?
I thought you was trying to start a career, and I was willing to help in that. But if
No,
you're not
I want to
dedicated,
start a career. I don't want to
if
be a career in the Joeverse. I don't want to be like
no, but
the
that could
hottest
be.
nigga in
But
the
that
Joe Budden podcast universe. You feel me?
Danny, he's shooting at you.
No, but
No, that's
that's
not a
been a
shot.
shot.
He's
But
Like,
shooting at you now, Danny.
That was
Jameson,
a
this is
shot.
another instance where you take a shot like yesterday after the JB.
how is that a shot?
That's you've been saying that. I remember when you was cold with the JBTV people, you said some shit like this ain't about no YouTubers. I remember, and then to compound that, after
What?
the JBTV
Mhm.
Twitter space was done yesterday,
Get him, Danny.
you said that the JBTV Twitter space reminds you of everyday struggle when Joe left. What were you talking
It
about?
did. I'm gonna keep it G real with you. Listening last night, I was really like, damn, this must be what Joe felt like watching Star on Everyday Struggle.
Yeah, that's hate.
That's hate.
Bro, I'm being honest.
That's
It's not
hate.
hate, bro. It's all love, but I'm being honest.
It's
That's what
not
it felt
all
like.
love. That's actually
And
hate.
it sounded okay. It didn't sound that bad. Like it sounded different, but the live was fine.
Okay, it wasn't up to my standard. I didn't like it very much,
Jameson,
but
you
that's
want to
okay.
wake it
Thank you,
up as
Danny.
to why you feel ostracized from gang, or why you feel left out or isolated or alone on Jameson Island? Because it's been a few weeks running now where we kind of are not getting to the bottom of why everyone is over you now.
Bro, I don't know what it is. Bro, all
You
right.
had
So
a
Danny, the
spark and you
last
Oh
started,
spaces
my
Danny
God.
had,
You really
and
gonna act like you don't
now
know.
I just don't know. So would you like to
feats.
speak
I
to it?
don't. Me and you. I want no smoke, feats. I want no smoke. You won last time. You got it. I don't know why. I don't know why motherfuckers don't fuck with me, bro.
You
But
know
I think it's clear.
exactly why, because everybody tells him why, and then he acts delusional and then says, oh, I'm gonna be better, I'm gonna do better, I receive what y'all are saying. Plenty people have DM'd him privately to let him know what exactly the fuck the problem is with him. And he says the same shit all the time and act like he gonna change. And then he don't fucking change nothing and come back and do the same bullshit again. And do the same weird bullshit again like he always fucking does.
Jameson, is that true?
Now you gonna run like a little fucking girl every time now.
He's off stage now.
Wait, he ran from the smoke?
I don't get
Damn.
why people.
Unfortunately, but whatever.
Oh,
We
Jameson,
can
you're
move.
not built for this content life if you ran from that smoke. That was light smoke.
Thank
We've
you.
dealt with way worse, man.
Damn, man. So who's gonna
And
take
then
Danny
he
out
keep
now?
having conversations with people, and then when he get upset at them, he come run into the internet trying to fucking change niggas' words up and expose people, and then it always end up backfiring on him. And then he act like, "Oh my god, what did I do? I don't know what I did."
Oh man. Wow.
Damn,
All right.
damn, James.
I did not anticipate that one.
Yeah,
Whew.
you did.
Of course I did. Of course I did. This is great. All right, now, if you're just joining us, this is the Wake It the Fuck Up space. All week long, we see a lot of comments, a lot of slick talk, and here, all people come together so we could wake it up on whoever you want to wake it up on, about whatever you want to wake it up about. Please raise your hand. We will get to you. But man, this is awesome. What a vibe. Happy holidays to you and yours. And let's see, let's take some more people.
You're a psychopath for doing this on Christmas, by the way.
It's not Christmas.
Whatever. Technicality.
That's when you're supposed to do it. Everybody home, chilling, getting in their vibe, people cooking, gift wrapping. That's when you're supposed to do this shit. Let's see. Let's bring up some people from the queue. How do y'all decide who to bring up? You know
You
what?
want to
I'm
be
gonna.
careful. Don't bring up like fake pages that be posting porn and shit. Like so look, be mindful who you just bring up because they start come up here and then posting porn and shit to the jumbotron.
Uh, KC, I see you have your hand up. What's up? What you got?
Joe, I want to say first and foremost, man, y'all got the most entertaining podcast. Um, I was listening to the past podcast, and you guys were talking about somebody who made a segment when you was like Rory said he made the sleeper segment. I got smoke for other sports podcasters or sports entertainers who stealing shit from me too. I made a segment called "How Ass Is It," and I got like a GIF that cycles and shit. I saw another sports podcaster steal that shit, and I got smoke for that nigga. I don't want to say his name, but I got smoke for niggas who steal shit or steal segments and act like they made
No, I'm with you on that. Don't say his name because that would give him some publicity. But what are we doing to rectify the matter? Did you snuff him?
it. No, I called him out. I called him out in my last episode. I said, niggas want to steal shit. You don't want to be original, and this shit happens all the time. I'm like, why y'all niggas just don't be original with your shit? Like, clearly my shit is popping. You watching my shit all the time. I know you watching my shit. Why'd you steal my shit? You got to go and hire a nigga to go create that type of shit in the first place. Cause I did that shit myself. But when niggas do that, I'm like, just be original. You don't gotta steal my shit. Just be original or give credit where you seen it at. Like that's my biggest issue. If you gonna steal some, give the credit to the person who made the shit. Like
All right. Now, if the person who stole all of your shit and is making mad money from shit that you came up with is listening, do you want to send them a big fuck you or do you want to make this thing right? If they were listening, what would you say to them right now?
nah, fuck you, fuck your bloodline, nigga, fuck your lineage. Use a bitch.
There
That's
we
the main
go.
thing.
There
Use a
we go.
bitch.
That's the energy we
What
need
would you
today.
say to those who say your views are really low? So who cares if you stole?
I mean, content's popping. It don't matter what the fuck, how low or how high it is. Nigga, you stole. Like,
Danny, you think you need high views to make the claim that you've been stolen from?
I think
Or do you think the people with very low views are the perfect people to steal
I think
from?
it's both, but I mean, it's hard for anyone to listen to you when you don't have a fan base or a support base that can spot the stealing. So it kind of falls on deaf ears.
Yo, Danny had a good year, and he's shitting on all content creators beneath him.
Nah, just I've seen people steal stuff that I do, but it's just like that's part of it. Like nobody's gonna care. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like a specific thing you still like. Nigga, nobody was doing that shit in the sports content world. Like the shit that I be doing. Like you stealing something specific. You saw my shit, you saw the reaction, and it wasn't like it was small. You saw how niggas interacted with it, and you took it. You blatantly took it.
Imitation is flattery.
All right. Well, listen, we're here for you. Fuck the nigga that stole your shit. That's the energy we need, man. I hope you get your shit back.
Appreciate it.
All right. All right. What else we got? Let me turn a lamp on in here. Light some candles, set a mood, stage the room. Let's see. We got Lil with a hand raised. Lil, what's up? Who you want to set it on? What you waking
I
up?
want to wake up how all these people are not made for content creation. I'm tired of everyone in the last year or two thinking that they are able to make content and be podcasters or be some type of influencer. No, you are not meant for that shit. No, you are not influencing a thing. Your podcast is terrible. Please stop.
Why you got? Who you talking about?
Just a bunch of different people, like not like even in the spaces, right? There are people who are trying to like do this thing, but they're not doing it wholeheartedly. They're not good at it. I think, and
Put a name on it.
listen, I think like Jameson who left, like I've told Jameson like this, that he has assets, right? But there's also things that he
Hey,
has
he
to get
back. He
better.
back.
That's cool.
Jameson here for the
That's
smoke.
cool. But I'm saying there's people who out there trying to do this thing, but they don't want to do it with their whole heart. Like you can't just leave when things get hot, and you can't say like a mentor of yours is like Joe, and then you left to smoke when Joe would never leave to smoke like that. But not just him, but even people like in my real life who I know. Oh, I want him to have an Instagram. I want to be an influencer. Like, no, you're not influencing shit. You're not moving nothing. Stop. Go get a job. Go get a trade. Go to school. Content creation is not for everybody. The market is flooded.
Hold on, I'll bring somebody down to bring Jameson up. Give me a second.
Oh, wait, is there a limit on people that can speak at the same time?
Yes, sir. It's about 10 speakers.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm going to help you with that. This is my favorite thing to do is kick people off the stage. Let's see.
Yeah,
All
you make
right.
your pick.
All right. We're getting rid of homeboy. He got his shit off. I stand with that man. If he's right, if he's wrong, then I'm going to be phony later and change my
I'm
stance.
out. You can get rid of me, but go Lions though. We got to kick the Vikings ass today.
All right. Who said that? I want the Vikings to win too. But Dobbs, fuck
No,
off
we
the
don't want the
season.
Vikings to win, bro. We got to go to the playoffs. The Lions trying to get to the
Oh, no.
playoffs
That's why I
today.
meant the Lions. I meant the Lions. I meant the Lions.
My
I want the
dog,
Lions.
my dog. Keep it
Yeah, nah.
real.
Nah. Come on. I got too many people in the D. All right. So we can get my man out of here. Thank you. Again, anybody that needs to wake it up on somebody, listen, don't fret, even if that person is in the room.
Can I
We are
respond a little,
here to,
Joe? I'm not trying to wake it
of
up on
course you
nobody,
can.
but let me respond a little.
Of course you can, Jameson.
No, my problem with you, bro, is when it's just me and you, we be
Wait, who are you
cool.
talking
We
to?
be friends. And that's my problem with a
Jameson,
lot
who
of
are you
niggas in the
talking
space
to?
community. Is when it's
He's
us.
talking to Lil. To Lil. He's talking
Oh,
to the
got
yeah.
it.
Look, when it's us, bro, when we in the little rooms where it's 5, 6, 7, 8 people, me and you all the way locked in. And for real, I feel like motherfuckers be waiting until these big ass rooms to try to get a moment off of Jameson. Like I really feel that way.
I
Look, what do
haven't
you say to
said
that?
nothing. I haven't said nothing in this space I haven't told you before. Like, yes, I
Nigga,
think
you
you're
have never said
talented.
you should
What?
not do content creation. You
When
are not
you,
talented, little. You have
I,
never said that to me.
that came
You have
from,
actually said the
hold on,
exact
time
opposite, my
out.
nigga. You said, Jameson, you just gotta control the dog. You talented as fuck, my nigga. You're needed. That is what you told
I
me.
never said you were neat. I said you're
Dash, come
talented.
back.
Relax. But what I'm saying is, you just showed twice why, if you want to get in content, maybe you shouldn't. Because
But what
you,
I'm saying is, my nigga, why are you waiting until a room of 600 people to tell me that
I've said it
rather than
before.
when me and you have DMs with each other? Why do
Oh
you wait
God.
until you get on the timeline to say some shit when me and you have had countless conversations with one another? Like you're looking for a moment off of me. And you're
No,
not the
no,
only
buddy.
person, little. I'm
No,
not, this
buddy.
isn't just
No, buddy.
towards you. I'm speaking to you, but it's not only towards you. A lot of motherfuckers just be looking to get their hits off on Jameson because it's just easy. I'm an easy target, and it allows niggas to get some sort of fucking Twitter clout. Who the fuck cares about a Twitter clout, my nigga?
You apparently, I only use that
Oh my
example
god,
because in real
nigga,
time,
no,
you
bro. I
you
promise you,
had a
I don't.
moment.
I started
I
doing
like,
spaces because I talked about something I was passionate about, dog. I didn't give a fuck about a fucking follower or an at or a shout out on a fucking Patreon podcast, bro. It was cool. I appreciated it. That shit ain't mean shit to me, my nigga.
But no one's talking about any of that.
That's cap.
My example was you just ran from a person who you were having a dialogue with, and you talking about you want to do content.
I
That was
never want
content.
to go back
That
and
was a
forth with
moment.
Feats again. First of all, I should never go back and forth with a woman in general. I learned my lesson last time. Feats talks to me, I'm shutting the fuck up. I'm not going back and forth with her, bro. So when she's talked, I left. Lil, it wasn't smoke. I didn't shout her out. I'm not coming at the
That's
shorty.
dismissive to leave when she's talking. That's not like the polite thing to do. My bad.
He can't handle me. That's why.
There's a responsible way to have a dialogue and defend your stance without being disrespectful, and that's what you got to
Me
learn. You can
leaving
have a
is
back and forth.
disrespectful, Lil.
It's
Yes.
dismissive.
Oh my god, bro! This is part of my frustration. Like, it doesn't matter. If I say what I want to say back, oh, you're being disrespectful. If I curse one motherfucker curse at me, oh, you're being
Yo,
disrespectful.
Jameson.
It starts to
Hey,
feel like it's a specific
hey,
Jameson thing. It don't
Jameson,
matter what Jameson
Jameson,
does; is going to be seen as an
don't
issue.
start that victim shit
It
over
ain't
here,
no victim shit.
Jameson.
I'm telling you how I feel.
That's the
You gotta
cycle.
stand.
That's
Hold
the
on, hold on. I'll
cycle.
say this. I'll say this. You gotta stand your ground if you're gonna be in this content space. You have to stand your
Facts.
ground. You have to.
And that's all I was saying in that moment as an example. You were just an example. If you didn't like the example, I am sorry for using you in this real time example, but it was an
Nah, bro, it's
example.
cool being an example, but don't be friendly behind the scenes and then try to kick my back in front of everybody else, bro. Keep it. I just want the consistent energy, bro. That's all I ask for,
What
consistent
he's
energy.
So you mean
saying,
the
Lil,
same thing you
is
do to
he's
other
hurt.
people?
You said
I
what,
hear
Joe?
that. I hear that.
What he's
And he said that a
saying
couple of
is,
times.
yeah, you heard his feelings. Jameson, Lil apologizes. Like, hopefully we can get to the bottom of this, man. Come on. That's what we're all about here at the Wake at the F
I
Up
just
Show.
think you've kind of been adversarial, Jameson, and times when it's time to get adversarial, you don't get adversarial. Like, I feel like that's part of your brand.
I don't see it as adversarial, Danny. When I say I don't want to be the biggest person in the Joeverse, I'm not talking about you. But people take that as a shot for some reason. I don't do well with sensitive
People
people.
like you, Danny, he said.
No, but I mean, like, there was also another instance where you said that you was using the JBTV space to get up off, like, to get your fame up. That could hurt. Like, that could bother.
Wait, when did
You
I say that? I never said
Nah,
that.
hold on. He didn't say he was using the JBT to get his fame off. He said he was using it as practice to get into the shit that he wants to do. The
Yeah,
only
that's
thing I
something
hate,
completely
the only thing
different.
I hate about these spaces, niggas, is niggas got amnesia and make up other dialogue and words. And like I put this shit in the community the other day, bro. Like if you gonna cite people, come correct, dog. Don't be making
I
up
make
other
it up.
words because of how
I
you
make
feel
it
what
up.
somebody else doing. Yes, I'm talking to you. You don't use your picture online. I don't respect you. You do your content. That's cool, bruh. But you slow mo. I call you slow mo, dog. You can't be coming for niggas and then you be doing the same shit in other spaces, bro. Don't throw rocks and hide your hand. You coming off Jameson off the shit you
I
be
don't
doing.
need to come
We
off
gonna keep. We
Jameson.
gonna
Why
keep.
you
No, no, no.
saying
Look,
dumb
look.
shit?
I'm already
No, I
talking,
don't
big
care if you
dog. We gonna go.
talking. How about
Look,
that? I don't care if
look.
you talking.
It's
Let's
Christmas
have a
Eve.
Yo,
peaceful
one
My
mic.
family, dog.
discourse.
I don't
One mic.
care. Like I'm so sick of the fake shit, bro. This is what y'all niggas do. That man been consistent in what he said. I've seen DMs. That nigga has been consistent in what he says, dog.
All right, can I never sat courtside, but I was in the row behind. Can I address you?
Yeah, you're up, Danny. Go ahead.
No, but there has been multiple people, so it's not just me talking about how Jameson is throwing stuff out there and people react, and Jameson should not be leaving the stage. He should
Bro,
be.
I don't want to have the
Nigga, you
conversation.
did that
Oh,
first time in this motherfucker. Stop it. You did the same
get it?
shit,
I
man.
never left the stage in my life.
You did. You ran from the
Kick
smoke,
you off it
nigga.
because I allowed you to be up and you were sounding like a jackass. Like,
Nigga, you can't allow me shit, nigga. I'm T. The fuck you talking
that don't mean
about?
anything here. What does that mean? Your party? What does that mean? That means something on your block? I don't know.
That
All
mean that
right.
means nigga, no
All
matter
right.
rain, sleet, or slow.
All right. I muted everyone. All right. Let's center ourselves. Let's get back focused. We do
I
have
thought you
other.
wanted the bullshit.
No, I do, but we need more bullshit than just the Jameson Danny. Like, I mean, we need to have other people who won't be able to enjoy Christmas without this release. So let's just be
Pause.
let's be, yes, definitely big pause. Let's be mindful of the time. Let's try to find resolution always. But if the other person is going too low, feel free to go lower. but be mindful of the time. We have so many hands raised. Let's see who else would like to share something. Padrino?
Uh, yeah, Pedrino, then Zach, then Be Free Forever. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's just go down
Yeah,
the
yeah,
row.
what's going on? Shout out to Joe, man. Hey, Joe, I seen the clip with Dr. Umar, man. Shout out to y'all for bringing him on, cause I'm on the conscious side of shit. So the fact that y'all got Umar up there is good. That regular people that's not on the conscious wave, they could get in tune to see some of the stuff that he's saying. I like the dialogue that y'all did on the swirling piece. I'm actually gonna buy the Patreon just to see the episode to keep it a beam. But in regards to the swirling piece, Umar from my city, we both from Philly. The swirling piece is big. I don't know how everybody feel about swirling in regards to dating outside your race, but we at a point right now in the black community that we're diluting ourselves by dealing with other races, and pretty soon we might be diluted ourselves out. So the points that Umar is making in regards to folks dating outside the race is really important. Look at your boy Jonathan Majors. I'm just saying, this nigga on stage laughing, but we just got to be honest with ourselves. That shit don't be looking good. So yeah, shout out to you for having Umar on this on the show, and hopefully you bring more conscious folks up on there sometime.
Definitely, definitely. I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing. I do have a question for you as
For
well.
sure.
Do you think that when you sit down next to somebody at the bar that they're pretty happy?
I mean, shit.
You think you're a good guy to get drinks with?
I mean, I'm cool. I'm a cool person, I guess. I don't see what you know.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm cool.
okay.
I mean, the thing is, I'm not
All
getting
right.
that. Look, I'm not getting drinks with just everybody. That's the whole beat. Like,
Ah,
yeah,
that's
I'm not.
true.
I'm not
That's
just.
true.
Motherfucker might slip something in my drink when I turn my head. You never know.
All right.
But yeah.
All right, Mel Ford. Bye. Holy shit. Y'all always know how to go extreme. Zach, what's up?
Joe, what's up, man? Hey, first of all, happy holidays. Appreciate all the content you put out. I don't have smoke for any one particular person. I have smoke for an entire industry. All right. So
Oh shit.
back when George Floyd was murdered, all these big Fortune 500 companies came out with these huge proclamations and declarations around "We love niggas now," right? Millions of dollars over so many years, grants, programs, et cetera, et cetera. Past 2 years, specifically in tech, but broader than that, we're seeing black and brown people being laid off at the hundreds, at the thousands. We're also seeing, as you look at 2024, there's a prognosis that there's going to be even more layoffs in the diversity, equity, inclusion, employee experience, human resources spaces, which means for black folks who actually work 9 to 5 jobs, your work day to day experience is going to get even harder. So, my smoke is with all these fake DEI corporate people who use us for profit, who exploit our likeness, who try to get famous and leave us in the dirt. So right now, there's a bunch of people planning for Christmas, ain't got no bread, or got a severance package and have no job lined up because corporate America out here hoeing niggas. So that's my smoke. Um, that's the work I do. I'm always calling out workplace inequity. I'm always focused in this space. And it's just disgusting because I remember my dad lives up the street from George Floyd's murderer. So I remember when they was protesting at that man's house, and all this stuff was all that talking and proclamations and shit. And all of a sudden now we divesting from that, and black and brown folks is the main one getting hurt from it. So that's my smoke.
Well, goddamn, that was powerful smoke. I couldn't agree with you more. I stand with you in that, and our hearts, thoughts, and prayers are out there to anybody that's going through a difficult time this Christmas due to your mental health, due to being laid off, due to all of the shit that Zach just said, because it couldn't be more true. I'm noticing the same exact thing. So
Joe, can I say one last thing? I apologize. One thing.
please.
There's a segment you have. First of all, you like real talk, like you that nigga. So I appreciate. There's a segment you have. You did it like
You're
twice. You did it twice. You did it twice. Called "What's Going On," and you was.
Yeah.
I honestly think like you have a great combination of like humor and truth telling in those segments. As you really honestly like that Coke boat, everybody may still make jokes about that, but like that kind of stuff, not trying to dictate your content or really or co-produce or EP your shit. But as you think about the future, man, like that kind of stuff, how you call out Botham John, that's a great example. You know, Botham John and I worked together at PwC.
Okay.
So like when you do that stuff, like when you made that pod, I remember I sent that pod to all the partners at PwC, like at the corporate office, like out up there. So like just know when you talk about the intersection of identity and work, or just like calling out stuff, saying what's going on, as benign or innocuous or passing as it may seem or feel to you or whatever, like you might even just know like the surface, it goes a long way. So just please keep it up. I'm done for real.
Zach, can you send your contact info to Ian? Ian is the white guy on the top row. I'd love to collaborate with you on some of that. Yeah, because I may not know where all the corporate inequity is happening at, but point the way, and I'm down to do the research.
Easy. Got you.
My
Behind
man,
you.
my man, great. Appreciate that. I like that. Wake it up. He woke it the fuck up.
Yes, sir.
They definitely lied to us.
Yep.
uh,
Be free forever. Go ahead.
Merry Christmas, everybody. I was gonna get on here and kick Joe, Ian, and Ian, both Ian's back in about the little promise they made a few pods about working
do
with,
it.
but
Wake it the fuck up.
I want to wake it the fuck up another way with a little humor. So, Ian, I think you might have another show in the works, called For the Love of Joe. And since we having a little banter, I want to ask Joe, since we got all these grown men vying for that top spot at the freak off, who you gonna pick, Chiggs or Danny?
All right, who we got next? All right.
Yo, party. Go ahead, bro.
Greetings, salutations, happy Hanukkah, joyous Kwanzaa,
Hey,
Mazel Tov, and all those things. I got smoke with Joe because he's doing this thing right now. I got smoke with a few people, but I'm gonna get into it, so just bear with me. Joe, you're doing this sick thing, this serial killer thing, where you sit back, you play puppeteer, and you're pulling people's strings emotionally and whatnot, and it's for your entertainment, Joe. You do this when you're bored, man. You get a room full of people around you, man, who bow down because you're Joe Budden, and you love to pull strings. I respect it, but I see it. I see you, Joe. I
You
got.
are,
I
wait, let me
Go
reply.
on. Go on.
You are absolutely right.
Absolutely
I am doing that.
correct.
However, please don't insult my passion for this by
No, you
saying that
enjoy
it's,
this.
wait, let me finish. Please don't insult my passion for this by saying it's boredom. I am much more nuanced than that. This really excites me. It's not because I'm
Let
bored.
Let me back it up, Joe. You live for this shit. See,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
somewhat of an agent of chaos myself, so you need this. You need this to breathe, to
To
live.
live.
You need the
Yes.
chaos, Joe. You were born
Yes.
in the darkness. These other
Yes.
motherfuckers, they just play with it. So I get it 110%, man. But somebody gotta call it the fuck out. Somebody gotta get next to you, Joe, and be like, I understand that's Joe Budden, I respect it and whatnot. But that motherfucker love playing, man. That motherfucker's a sicko just like me. So to all the sickos in the audience, salute to you. Joe identifies with you. I identify with you and the whole nine. Now, my second smoke is with Jameson. Nigga, and this Danny nigga too. You niggas came in the game as agents of chaos. And then when the smoke get to your front doorstep, you niggas want to bow down. You niggas get next to Joe and you get polite. You get to using the polite words and whatnot. You niggas cold switch like you in the motherfucking workplace. Chaos are not supposed to have no motherfucking feelings. Stand 10 toes down in the shit you do and keep going forward. There's a space for both of you, but you niggas gotta quit bending and quit breaking. It's soft, it's I don't want to see it no more. Tighten the fuck up. I got smoke with white conservatives who spend all motherfucking day on Twitter now, all of a sudden crying about shit that niggas been telling them for the last 100 years. Tighten up out of bootstraps the way you told us you tough, you're gonna be all right. Cameron and the motherfucking paid in full movie, and it's not looking good. You motherfuckers used to be real Americans when you motherfuckers would lynch a black man in a public square just for your enjoyment when he got out of line. What happened in that? Motherfuckers seen what happened on January 6th, and I think you niggas is shook. Niggas You niggas sound like nothing but harmless conspiracy theorists, and you're here just to build your following and get a bag and lead your Yakubian brethren and sister in the wrong way. I got smoke with that. You niggas is pussy, and I'm calling it out.
I love
You
that.
look at yourself in the
I
mirror.
love every last word of that. Thank you. Thank you for that powerful message.
You're welcome. Joyous Kwanzaa to all.
Yes, yes. See, that's the vibe that we need here at the Wake It the Fuck Up spaces. We need that. We have our good brother Imani just joining us. Take your time, read the room. Um, but yeah, we have an open floor going for anyone who would love to wake it the fuck up on
You
anyone about
niggas
anything.
coming in here pussy.
All right. All right, all right. I'm gonna move my man down. That's my man right there. But
It's your mic, man. You talk a lot of shit for someone who don't got a good mic.
No, no, leave him up here. Leave him up here.
Yo,
Nah,
Danny,
don't say that when he
you're
get
doing a
down.
lot of
Nah, that's the
elitist
shit he
shit,
talking
Danny.
about.
I was gonna talk about it, but when somebody's loud and wrong, it's hard to interrupt them. He's talking about
Hey, party, tell that nigga to post his arms, party. Tell that
he's
nigga to
talking
post his
about
arms, dog.
Yo, he's requesting to speak again. Do I bring him up, Joe, or
Bring
no?
him up. Bring
He's
him
talking
up.
about people acting different around Joe. You said Joe was bored, and then he said he wasn't, and you backed down immediately. Stand on your ground, man. You get loud, you're wrong all the time. You don't know what you're talking about. You the same person critiquing people for acting different, but you the main one acting different up here. You're sending people pictures of yourself. I don't want to see that shit. You added me with that. What is your problem? Get out of here, big homie. You ain't nobody's big homie.
Number one, off the rip, you don't have a picture of yourself. I'm not spending 2024 going back and forth with niggas like you who don't bring nothing to the game but riding another nigga's
Spent
dick
last
and
Sunday going
critiquing
back
his
and
moves.
forth
I'm
with
not
me for
yet.
hours. You
Not
are
done
a
yet,
liar.
nigga. You don't
You
bring
are a
shit to the
fraud.
game.
You told me
Another
your
man.
son was 6'9", like
All right, one mic, guys. One mic. It sounds like ass when you both talk at the same time. Go ahead, Party. Then Danny. Go ahead, Party.
Post your arms, Danny. If you can't, your, I'm not saying enough fucking. If you come
Yeah.
game the chaos,
Yo,
then
yo.
All
stay,
right, that mic is a
nigga.
mess. So I'm gonna remove him because that mic is a mess.
I was just
Danny,
about to tell him.
you only win because you went to fucking Best Buy and spent some money on your microphone. You lucky. You lucky. He was gonna eat your ass up.
that's how I
Pause.
win big battles.
Um, Danny, you becoming a little elitist. I see it. I see it. I'm not mad at it either, by the way. I'm not mad. Who else we got? I see some hands raised. Hey, we got some requests. What a
I
great
got a question for
spaces.
Danny. Do you do any content besides reviewing Joe's stuff? I honestly just haven't seen anything outside of you speaking about Joe and like, the podcast. So I'm literally just genuine asking if you do anything else
Uh,
He
besides
don't
that.
make no money when he talk about them other
nah, that
niggas.
beat.
I mean, I'm just asking.
I'm happy that guy's gone. He was a true insane man. Now I can finally speak. I've done other videos. I think my most viewed video is a Jesus and Mero video. But yeah, the line.
You always say that, but stop it,
I
dog. You're not paying no bills. You're not buying no new laptop or Desus and Mero content. I hate every time this comes up. You start mentioning all this bullshit aside from the meat and potatoes of your shit,
well,
which is us.
Joe, I
Stand in
was
it.
gonna have I have my talking points if you will allow me to get through them.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I say the line.
He don't want you to meander. Let's
I
get
have.
to it.
Yeah, no meandering in here.
I was gonna say the lion's share of my content is Joe because I mostly watch Joe's content. I've done other videos about other people. Some of it has done real well. Some of it has gotten less numbers than Joe's content. I mean, he's just has a kind of reality TV. And that's not a disrespect. People feel like, but like there's like drama to Joe's content in a way that there doesn't exist in other spaces. So yes, I do content about other people, but the lion's share of it is about Joe. The Joe and Rory
So
Moore.
so none of your content is actually like on you or what you're bringing to the space. Your content is just what other niggas is bringing to the space, and you talking about that.
I think that's boxing me in. I wouldn't agree with that because there's other people that do it too, but they don't. They haven't gained traction. So,
So what content do you have that doesn't pertain to speaking on
oh,
anybody else?
I react to podcasts. That's not. I don't know what that's here.
Okay, so your content again is creating to people that are creating their own content.
Well, Feet to you, I would say that I don't ever want to talk about eating breakfast on them. Like I feel people come to me for certain things, so I talk about what they want to hear about. My first video was successful, so I started to follow that path, and it's been working. So I don't see what's the problem.
No, I'm just saying. So, do
Joe,
you have
hold on, Joe. There's a nasty echo while your mic is turned on. Just
his
letting you know.
his mic? Oh, I don't. Do
That
you
ain't
at
me. I'm
any?
on mute.
Okay, it has to be some.
Might be
Okay, we'll see who it is.
I'm
So, do you plan on like ever introducing like your own stuff or yourself or anything that really isn't a review or reaction to what someone else is
no.
doing? Okay.
Oh shit. Yo, is this not the greatest time we're having in here, guys?
I've
Come
done this so
on.
many
Come
times before. I'm
on.
not gonna go to the audience when people ask me questions. No, I'm gonna continue to do what's working. Sorry.
All right, who else
Party,
we got? Who else
party.
we
If you're
got?
gonna come up here, bro. If you're gonna come up here, party. Please fix your microphone situation, bro, because that
No,
shit's
no,
cutting in
no,
and
no.
out.
I don't want them. I don't want this back and forth if he got a bad mic.
And you know,
Yeah, his mic wasn't good enough to do that. And that's my man too. I enjoy when he kills Danny. Danny always
you
back
don't have a
down.
good mic. He
But
can't kill me. I don't know what you're talking about.
now when his mic is good, you be
When
silent,
does
nigga.
that ever happen? His mic is never good
Well, you kicked him off of your spaces. You ain't let him get his shit off in there.
because his mic was bad.
You ain't.
We'll give him one more shot. We'll give him one more shot.
All
If he
right,
has
let's
a
go,
bad mic,
party.
we'll
Get
send him
him.
back there.
Let's go. Get
This
him,
is gonna be
party.
hilarious.
Party, let's go.
We're off to a bad start.
Well, why y'all waiting for him to go? Y'all think people who only create content off of other people's shit is actually content creators?
Yes.
I'd have to agree with that because at the same time, they add something. They add something to what we're watching. That's my honest opinion.
If you do a video and see what happens about other people, it's not as easy.
Oh, hey, Danny, watch your fucking mouth in here.
How my mic sound? How my mic sound? Pause.
Much
Great
Okay.
job.
better.
Get him.
Okay. Y'all hear me? Test, test, test.
We
Let's
hear
go,
you good,
party.
bro.
Sound
Okay,
great.
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna pause for a second and let somebody get their shit off. I don't want to hog up, suck up all the white man's air up in here.
You're afraid your mic don't work.
You's a sucker, nigga. Bring some name, sucking a nigga's
Here we
dick
go. Here we
Okay.
go. Here we
respectfully.
go.
Yo,
Post your own,
your
nigga.
mic's already bad.
Let's see how.
Party, are you using headphones by chance? Party, if you're using AirPods or if you're on anything third party, take them off or take them out.
He don't know.
Okay, how do I sound? How do I sound? Test, test.
Now you
Well,
sound
you
good. It's
All
sound
only
right,
when
party.
fine
There you
now,
go.
but
Okay,
when you start screaming, it
I owe a
starts
home
getting
attendant.
choppy.
okay. I won't scream then.
You were saying that Danny's a bitch ass nigga. I think that's where you left off at.
Danny and Jameson, if you niggas gonna play the heel, man, play the heel, man. Quit talking about feelings. The heel don't got feelings. The heel is inhuman. The heel is the Terminator. The heel is I'll be back. The heel don't got no motherfucking friends. The heel don't got no motherfucking alliance. He only loves the darkness and he wants chaos and he wants him to be the cause of all chaos. And you niggas, you Danny, nigga, little Danny, you little Danny from now on, nigga. You can't say a motherfucking thing really and stand on shit until you bring something to the game besides riding Joe, nigga. Go talk to your next door neighbor and let's see what kind of talent you really got, nigga.
You can't even get loud because your mic don't work. You need to stop it, bro. You need to stop.
You can't bring nothing to the game, man, except riding Joe, man. And until you
That's you.
post your
You're talking
motherfucking
about yourself. You're
arms,
projecting. You're the one riding show
let
here.
me out,
Oh, there you go, getting loud. He can't even speak.
because that's the
That's hate,
whole
Danny.
That's
debate.
That's hate.
facts. You trying to make hate facts. His mic don't work.
Facts can be
Stop
hate.
Let
pushing
yeah,
around. Your mic
eating,
don't work.
eating,
Shut up.
man.
Shut up.
Can you both just get it together, man? Party, your mic is still ass. It's still ass, bro.
But your sentiment is strong.
I don't know if your hand is on the mic too, but if you're holding your phone at the bottom, hold it
I'm trying to
on
help
the
him. He need a
sides.
home attendant to help him operate it.
Post how you
I
look,
want to
Now
my
say
you
hi
man.
to
only
all the
talking spicy because this mic fucked
Po-
up. Cause then when he on your
post
stage,
how
you
you
don't be
look,
talking
man.
like
Post
that.
how you
Well,
look.
well,
Out.
he not, well, he here now, and I'm talking to him like this.
Post how you look, Daniel. Post how you look.
Don't ever send me a picture of how you look again. That shit was weird.
Post how you look, Daniel. Post how you look.
All right, y'all being repetitive. Reeves, go ahead, and
Yeah,
then
yeah, we can
we'll
let
get
them
back
go
to you.
back to their corners so they can, you know, get some more shit together. And then when you guys are ready to fight again, we'll bring you back out. Let's hear from some more people.
Reeves, go ahead.
All right, yo, I just gotta say, look, Danny, there's nothing wrong with you making content about, the Joe Budden and all that stuff, but you gotta be honest, bro. Like, you say that like the Joe Budden podcast is like a reality TV show, right? All the drama and stuff like that, right? Okay, fair, you're right about that. Good point. But you know what I'm saying? Like, there's been a lot of like a lot of other spaces that you could talk about. But come on now, bro. We know what it is. You're a fan of the Joe Budden podcast. You're a fan of Joe, just like everybody listening in here, or the majority of people listening in here. And like you could have talked about the Breakfast Club, Gilly and Wallow, Rory and Maul, Revolt, Complex, Ack, Adam 22, fucking Kai Sinat. But you choose to talk about the the JBP spaces, Joe, all that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you just gotta at least be honest about it, bro. Like, come on now.
Okay, got it. Thank you. I got it.
No
All
response
right.
to
That's
that.
it though. That's it.
I feel like it's an extension of some. Well, there's some elements of what he said about like it feels similar to Feats, but I feel like I addressed it. Like, yes, I make the lion's share of my content is about Joe, but I don't get your point. Like, you want me to acquiesce to whatever dumb shit you said?
Danny.
My point. It's cool, bro. My
The
point.
the point is you're not talented until you do something
You
besides
know
just
what?
run
I'm
big
not
homie
talented, but my
shit.
mic always works. So
Bro, my point is that you were speaking to where like you were speaking from this angle, like you talk about Joe because they're the only space that is like a reality TV show in terms of drama between hosts and stuff like that, between with life and stuff like that. But that's just not true.
that's not an
So I
insult.
just like
That's not an insult. I think that's a valuable asset to Joe Budden.
no, I'm not saying it's an insult, but I'm just saying you lied. Like it's
How did
just
I
what you said
lie?
is
How did I lie?
because you're saying like that's the reason why you're covering them because
I didn't
of
lie.
it just being
I'm saying there's a certain
but
type of drama element with the podcast where you're seeing people interact in the workplace that's unique to the Joe Budden podcast. That's all.
and you don't think that other places have drama in terms of how they interact in the workplace and other podcasts or other urban spaces, whatever it may
They
be?
do, but I don't watch them as much. I find Joe Budden's podcast more compelling.
And you don't watch them as much because why? Because you're a fan of Joe Budden and them, right?
Yeah, I find
Like
yes,
that's your bag.
I'm compelled by their content more. I watch all their videos. They keep me watching. I've said that already.
You're compelled by another man.
That's you too.
Pause.
That's you. You be up here acting like you ain't a fan. You a fan, big homie. And please fix your mic if you're gonna get loud.
Men aren't compelled by men.
Hmm. Hmm.
Even if that's false, it's funny.
Yeah, I think that's just some dumb shit you and your big homie say. I don't think that's. Yeah.
I just feel like what if Joe stopped doing what he doing? What you gonna do? Like I feel like your survival depend on
I
Joe
haven't.
working hard.
He's gonna find another man to be compelled by.
That's a good one. You finally got one, big homie.
Danny, I didn't know that so many people in the podcast space like had smoke with you. It's a long
I
list. I
mean,
didn't
it's
know that.
always been like that, but I'm here for it. I'm not gonna go to the audience. And to your point, Feats, Joe's not gonna stop making content. Like I don't see it that way. And if he did, so what? Like life goes on.
What do you mean?
Yo,
So
Danny.
what? You wouldn't miss me? Fuck
Would
you,
you go
nigga.
into the archives and just
Oh
review all
yeah.
the
Oh
old
my
shit?
god. Episode 420 was interesting, buddy. Got to break that down again.
What happened in
That was
420?
the episode where it seemed like you were pissed off at Rory and Maul inquiring about the account.
This is
Don't tell
insane.
me it's insane. He asked me a question, but
You got a Rolodex on another
I got a
man. That is
Rolodex on
insane.
one of the most popular podcasts in the space, a space that you are the model for JBTV. So stop.
It's a man you
I
like.
like
You
stop
like that
it.
man,
And
and
you're
you're
the same
compelled by that
way.
man.
You're the same way
Oh, I'm compelling.
Why is
Yo,
everyone
Danny, just
so jealous
because
of
they're
Danny?
losers.
yo, Danny, just tell them the other shows are ass.
Jealous is the
That's why
wrong
you won't
word,
cover
I
but
them.
mean,
okay.
you
No, it's
brought up
not.
like five,
Every single one of you guys is in here just shitting on Danny for
but
no
I'm okay
reason.
with it.
Then you should try to find out why before
Maybe
assuming.
because you're wrong.
I'm telling you why. It's because everyone in here is jealous of his talent, and the only way that they can get his attention is by shitting on him.
You're wrong, Ian. I'm
That's
Holy
sorry,
cap.
bro.
shit.
That's cap.
You're wrong. You're
Go
wrong.
ahead, tell
See,
me how I'm wrong,
you could
because
get it
Yo,
too.
let
every
Ian
single
speak.
one of you
Let Ian
guys in
speak.
here is
What?
everyone
Ian,
in
are you
here is
working with
jealous
Danny
of
behind
Danny.
the scenes? What's going on?
Did Danny sign the contract? Let's start asking the
Oh, Danny
questions.
signed
No,
the
I'm
please.
contract.
compromised.
Ah, to the
I'm
top.
compromised. No,
You're not
I'm not. I'm not.
compromised. They're jealous of what you're doing and they can't do.
No,
Ian,
Ian.
that
Danny
Larry
is a
David
dick.
act's not gonna work, man.
Danny's
You're
Joe.
wrong.
Danny is not a dick. Danny
He
is
is a
doing
dick.
incredible work, and everyone in here is trying to figure out how he's able to do it and why they can't.
That's not true,
Ian,
Ian.
shut up.
That's
Nobody's
not
asking.
true.
I'm I'm not.
Can
I'm
you guys
sorry.
Speech.
one
No
mic,
one's
one
asking you.
one mic, please, one mic at a time. It sounds like really bad when you guys
That
talk
might
at the
be
same
worse
time.
than go build it. Oh shit. It's on now.
Oh shit!
You done did it now, buddy.
Danny's the one thing
Why?
y'all
Why
coming
you? Yo,
out.
RT, your
RT,
fucking
stop yelling.
microphone,
Every
man.
no
time you yell, it
disrespect,
starts
but
breaking up. Just
I
stop
don't know.
yelling.
I don't like how y'all keep him up here with that mic sounding like that. I think it's a disrespect to the art form.
Yo, Juicy, go ahead.
Well, first of all, we keep him up here because he's funny as fuck. Like, even when, like Joe said, even when it was wrong what he said, the shit was funny. Second of all, Ian, I want to address what you said. Two things can be true. Some of these people might here be jealous, but I can tell you it's not a jealousy thing for me. There was some dickish
Nah,
behavior
you
on his
jealous. You
part.
jealous. You jealous.
No, what the fuck I got to be
Danny,
jealous
we
for?
don't speak over
Nah, if they
women
coming at
here,
me, they're
only
gonna
on
speak
the
over them. But I'll
podcast.
stop. I'll stop. I'll respond.
You're trying to speak over me because you don't want me to bring up the dickish
Go ahead.
behavior that you did when you fucking left and you decided step down on your own. You got there, you made a video, and you pretty much threatened us. That shit's a dick ass move to me.
How did he threaten you?
He sat there and he put in that video talking about, yeah, and I got stuff that I can say about y'all that I have, so just keep it cute or else, and if you don't keep it cute,
You
I'm gonna
guys
say
don't
like,
even know each other.
no, he was a host. He was a host in the beginning of Spaces. So he was
I
in
still
those
don't know
planning
you.
chats just the way Jameson did, wanting to put out stuff that we're sitting here talking about. That nigga seen my kids. And I've heard
Which
about
is
the shit
why you
he
should
did.
get information
So I
before
don't like
jumping
it
out
when
the
people
I
window,
do
ain't
shit
never
baby.
like
seen your
that.
kid. Wait, who saw your kids?
So you ain't never been in that chat where I actually was showing the people inside of the chat like pictures of
I
my
quite
kids,
honestly,
but you have no problem making
I
threats and
quite,
shit. Like I
I
take
quite
shit like that
honestly didn't
serious.
see your kids, and I think that's a good thing because I wasn't paying attention for that.
Well, good. I'm glad you didn't. But my whole point is, we did that shit cool as fuck. I was nothing but nice. I was nothing but kind, and you out there sending threats, and I ain't appreciate that shit.
What?
I don't rock
You
like
afraid of
that,
a think piece? What's going on?
nigga. I heard about the shit you do. You had niggas move. You be
I ain't
doxing
never
people.
doxed
You do fucked
nobody.
up
See, let's
shit.
get to it. People say I dox Parks. I never dox Parks. I don't know what. Like, what are you talking about? You buying them dumb lies people telling. That tells me a lot about you.
I saw proof, but
What
okay.
proof? Oh my
Paperwork,
God. What paperwork? What is it?
not mine to share.
It's
But
not
you
yours
sitting
to
here trying
share, but you
to say
bringing
that
it up.
you trying to say that it means something about me because I believe something. Like your
No,
behavior
your
actually
behavior is
supports that.
weird.
I'm not
You're
taking away from your
desperately
talent.
trying to hold
I'm not
on to
taking
that
away from your
space.
talent. I'm not taking away from your talent, but let's not act like you have no problem doing some fucked up shit. And that's all I'm saying. And I
Juicy,
don't
do you
like
have
that.
proof of that?
The way that you sat there and left that shit and then spun that shit.
No,
Talking about we kicked you
this
out.
is me asking Juicy. Do you have proof of him doxing people?
Talk to Cobb.
That's not an
Yeah.
answer.
That's my
It's the answer
answer.
you
That's all
gonna
I'm gonna
get
say.
for
It's
Okay,
now.
not my
enough,
it's
enough.
not my personal it's not my personal proof to have, but that in his behavior is why I just stopped fucking with him.
I never fucked with you in the beginning because I don't ever think we built a relationship like that. So
Duh.
I don't care.
Obvious.
But I do know that you're someone in the community who's known as desperately holding on to that host position, and you seem to like it. So that's good for you. But I'm going to defend
It ain't,
myself against all y'all.
nigga, they literally just offered me to do another show. I'm
Oh my
desperately
God,
holding on to a host. This is what I be talking about. You be building fucking
they
narratives out of
they
fucking
offered you to
what?
do it. So
What is you
nobody's
talking
paying you,
about?
Juicy. You're just doing more for the
It's
spaces.
not about paying. They fucking like the content
I
that I'm
would dispute
bringing. I'm
that.
glad
I
that you're
would
making
say
your
you
money.
don't
I
like
get paid in
anything.
other ways.
You
I
don't
do
like
this because I
nobody
enjoy
likes
it,
your
not
presence.
because I
You're
need a bag.
overestimating your
I don't
value.
need a bag.
Yo,
I
you're
don't
doing more
need
for
Joe to
the
make
spaces.
money. He's not paying me.
Joe's
You
not
right.
paying me either.
Yeah, Joe's
Okay,
not
so why
paying,
is you
Danny.
bringing up
You
payment?
paying him
I got
Well, he
indirectly.
ain't paying me directly, so stop trying to twist it into some other shit.
And mute up.
Nah,
No,
nah,
Right.
that's
Like,
let
ew.
bullshit.
Ian's voice be heard, Joe.
No, I'm about to kick him. Fuck out of
No, because
here.
he don't know all the back shit that be going
Yeah,
on, but
nobody's
speaking like he
lawyering
knows
But
up
then
in
it.
again,
here.
y'all be so in the weeds.
These people have done shit to each other, Ian, and they all
I was.
fucking
He want to be saved
avoided
and
it in
I
save a
love
neutral
hoe.
it,
This
but
ain't
I'm
no
spaces.
hoe
We're
that
hurting.
need to
here
be
now.
saved.
Oh my god! Now you're going at Ian. All right.
All right,
Can I jump
now
in? I just want
let's.
to say something outside of a host perspective on why I don't really enjoy Danny, if I can be honest. So yeah, let's laugh. So here's the thing, right? I was pretty new to the community, and Danny saw that I had given props to Chigs in the community, took the post from the community, posted it on his page, trolling me. So, Ian, if you think everybody hates him, I'm not into content, but I love the JBP. I love the spaces. I think everybody's doing a good job. And I'm over in that space having good conversation. So, to me, Danny is a hater in disguise. Like, it's just weird. He gives weird energy. He says that he's cool with everybody, but the minute something is started, he's starting a space right before them, starts a space right after it. It's giving obsessed. So at the end of the day, for Danny, no disrespect to you, but all disrespect to you if you don't respect other people. Because at the end of the day, I'm not even in content, and you thought it was cute to take something I posted celebrating another man, and then you posted it on your page popping with me, calling me a cheerleader and weird stuff. So my thing is,
That's
at the end
hate
of the
too.
day, it's hate. Like you're mad saying, talking about Chigs when you have a third of his subscribers on YouTube. Like, make it make sense. You're not his competition. At the end of the day, people go to him for content. At the end of the day, you quote retweet and repost at the end of the day. So if I'm liking something that man is generating authentically, then let that be it. But you had smoke with me, and I'm not even a host, never been on no type of space with you, never been in no, nothing like that. And you found it as an opportunity to try to go back and forth with a woman.
I mean,
We gonna wait? Are we waking that up
I
or
mean, I
what?
guess
Wait, you woke it up, love. Danny,
I'm
she made a lot of valid
nothing about that.
points. What do you have to say for
I don't know
yourself?
what the tweet was. I guess the things you always remember, I always forget. I don't even know what you talk about.
Danny, boy,
She-
relax.
Why
Like
is you
you're
not
you're not that
understand? Why
memorable, and
are
the
you
only
not
reason why
understand?
you
Now I
are
gotta
is
talk
because
over
you
you. Now I gotta
repost.
talk over you. Now I gotta talk
Okay.
over you. I am making content. I am doing things, and y'all people are reacting in such a way that y'all so hurt and y'all so angry. I don't care about y'all. I don't care about. I never have. As a matter of fact, I try to help y'all start the space. And who knows what that tweet was you were doing? How I interact with my timeline is how I interact with my timeline.
But I'm not on your timeline. That's the point. I was
Yo,
in the
yo, you have a
space.
Twitter account. You're tweeting. I reacted to it. You probably mentioned me, and
No, I didn't. That's the part. And I have receipts, so
post
don't worry
it.
about that. So the
Post it.
reality
Because there's
was
a
is I
lot
was
of people
talking about
lying up
another
here. A lot
man,
of people
and I
talking
was
about
talking
me
about
doxing
chicks.
people, and it's all bullshit that y'all upset over.
No, I'm not talking about.
Nah, it's
That's what I'm
all
saying. I'm
part
not.
of
I'm
it.
not
All
on that.
part of it. All of y'all come from that same community, and all of y'all got an agenda. All of y'all got this thing going, and y'all did the same shit to Jameson. But I'm not going to let you say it.
Danny,
No,
you can't say all of y'all. There's
right,
certain people
I mean,
addressing you. There's 10,000 people in that community.
but
Please
they're all
go
from
right.
ahead.
that
Yeah,
community.
yeah, Danny.
That, that's
They're
why
all
I'm
from
being
that
clear,
community.
Danny.
Feats, Dash.
The community
My
is
bad.
deep, Danny.
I
Watch
confused
yourself.
Juice with I
We in
confused
here.
Juice with that. Juice Feats. This girl, I don't know. I can't see your name. Y'all from that community, so let's be honest. Let's have the discussion.
But we thought you were in the community as well. No.
I'm not really part of the community. I just watch the spaces.
Okay, and that's all I'm saying. I'm not on the spaces. I'm telling you, as someone who was newer to the community, I was under someone else's post giving props to another man.
And
It
I
had nothing
reacted
to
to it.
do
So
with you.
what?
That's my
And I
point. You're a
reacted
hater.
to it.
That's the point.
Yeah, you're a
That's the
hater,
I mean,
point.
Danny.
still,
That's the
You're a
some
point.
would say
hater.
So
that
what? That's
a
the
lot of
point.
people are up
That's
on the
the point.
stage might be haters, but that's just part of it.
Okay, but again, I'm more so responding to what Ian said and saying that everybody is jealous of you. That's BS. I'm
Nah,
telling
some
you,
of
as
y'all be
someone who's
jealous.
not
Some
even
of y'all
in
be
the
jealous.
content
It's
space, you
absolutely true. Everyone's jealous of Danny. I could
I'm
tell.
sorry, really quick.
Ian,
I
stop with the
that
narratives, man.
you
I think Ian's
Nah,
trolling.
can
because
I?
Because you're talking
I'm
about somebody.
not trolling at all. I honestly, I've never seen so much attack on one person who stayed consistent for so long covering the pod and the universe. So it lets me know that it's jealousy.
Ian,
It's
did
that
he say
simple.
Ian, hold on.
All right,
I'm
all right. Hold up.
Y'all just don't fucking answer him, please, because
All right, I'm sorry. I'm muting everybody up. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. And you're not entrenched in the shit enough to know all of what everybody is saying. So the shit that you're saying, it just comes off dismissive and tone deaf yet again. Please don't come in here and be Danny's lawyer. He has done fuck shit. Let him defend himself. One. Two, Danny, a lot of people are angry with you, buddy. I had no idea. You can't turn around and be dismissive or be hurtful, like you were saying to Jameson, as they are addressing you, especially if they have valid points. Um, and I didn't know that so many people were going to be like hyper focused on this. I don't want to deny the floor to anyone who has some smoke that they need to get off of their chest. So let's take a brief break from Danny Beef and open the floor to see if anyone has anything else to say. Let's do that. Alicia, Alicia, you have your hand raised.
You had everybody muted. I just unmuted everybody.
Oh, oh, when I do that, it stays muted until I unmute it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
hello.
that's fire.
Okay. Thank you for taking the time. I did just want to address Ian really quick. I do want to let you know, based on the statement you said, it's not necessarily jealousy. Like Joe
Oh my
said, there are
God.
people who let me
I thought
just
we were moving
direct what I
on.
have to
What's going on?
off. I'm
Yeah.
about to.
Alicia.
Let me
Al-
finish my
No,
statement.
I
I'm
thought we
Go
were
moving.
ahead.
moving on. Like, what is this? I'm not
I'm
gonna do
moving
the
on to
pinata. Move on.
something else.
she's not even talking to you.
If you would let me
It's talking
speak,
about me.
what I
Danny, don't get kicked. All right, let people
what I
speak.
what I'm saying is what I wanted to bring up to Ian is I just wanted to wake this the fuck up. I would love for you to not interject in things that you don't know about because we still let you slide about that. Let's build this shit. And that was, we let you slide with that little ass apology you gave, and that was trash. So let's start with that. That's just what I wanted to let you know about that first and foremost. So like I said, keep it cute, tread lightly, because you love to talk about things you don't know everything about.
I
And
don't need to tread lightly, but keep
well,
going.
that's fine. You don't have to tread lightly, but like I said, what you say is people are hearing that, and you, like Joe said, we don't need anybody being somebody's lawyer here. The other thing that I wanted to wake the fuck up, and the reason I was bringing up that whole situation to begin with is why y'all like to talk about the jealousy or whatever. That brings up the narratives, because what I want to wake the fuck up is the fact that the narratives that the person that we talking about paints brings that shit over to mail, and all you incels and all you fuck ass niggas who be on some bullshit sending rape threats and whatever the fuck else you do in the mail, I hope y'all all go to hell and don't never get no pussy. That's what I wanted to say. That's what we need to wake the fuck up, because y'all like to talk about how, oh, he's just doing this, he's making content, but the content is making narratives and putting shit on people that it shouldn't be on. It doesn't have to be that. That's why we got a male hate train right now. That's why motherfuckers always want to say, oh, get her off the pod, blah, 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 blah. Where the fuck do y'all think that's coming from? That's coming from a bitch ass nigga who ain't got shit to do but sit in a motherfucking house. And I do agree with Party. Y'all niggas is butter, and show your arms. Post your fucking arms. That's all I had
Nah.
to say.
Post your arms. Post your
All right,
motherfucking
man.
arms.
I'm being threatened
Okay.
with being kicked.
Thank thank you very much for that. We're gonna try again to move on from the Danny hate train.
Y'all all so jealous.
Ooh,
Y'all all jealous. I just
man. Who else? I see we have a active queue here. Let's see. Let's
Yeah. If you
see.
want to go ahead.
Hey, you, what up, y'all? Salutations. I'm not gonna be here too long. I just came, Ian, Joe. I just came to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, blessings to you and yours, y'all and y'alls, and that's about it. Stay safe this holiday, and I hope y'all get everything y'all wish y'all have on y'all wish list. That's about it, man. Back to my family festivities. One.
Nah, Duff, where
Appreciate
you got
that.
that?
Happy
Appreciate
holidays,
that.
Duff.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Drop the album, Duff. Quit
Fix your
playing.
mic.
Got you covered. I got you
All
covered.
right.
The room and house coming
Who
soon.
else
One.
do we have? Who else we got? I want to say hello to all of the beautiful ladies in the audience. It is always about y'all, never these guys. Um, let's see. Anybody got a hand raised? The queue is going crazy here.
I don't see no hands. Do you?
Well, what does it mean? There's a bunch of requests in the queue.
That means that just people that are requesting to come up and speak.
Yeah, that
Just
means that they have something on their heart that they have to get out.
I just added somebody. Hold up. Bam, you have something to say, bro?
Or maybe we got to all the smoke. Maybe there is nothing else to wake up. I'll be honest. I thought that more of this wake it up shit would be directed my way, but boy, did I dodge a bullet keeping Danny up here. I should
I
do
mean,
that more often.
we had our whole spaces yesterday. We asked you all the questions that we wanted to ask. So I have a list of questions for you, but
I'm
I'll
still
do it
here
on
for it.
another space.
Still here for it. I dodged all of y'all weak attempts.
Dash, are they bad questions? Like,
No, not at all. But I'm with my son. I'm
got
eating
it, got
stuff
it,
like
got it.
that. So another time. But I'll continue to moderate.
Oh,
Ron
bro,
J, go ahead.
thanks, Dash.
Thank you.
Yo, what up, though? I just want to say thanks for having this, Joe. This is major on Christmas Eve. It's like an early Christmas present before our Dr. Umar gift tomorrow. So that's what's up.
Yeah, man, this is a vibe, man. Thanks for coming. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself here.
That's what's up. Now, with that being said, I want to say some of y'all people sound nuts going at Danny like this. Y'all mad at how another nigga talked? It's just him giving his opinion, his observation. So why is there so much vitriol for somebody who's just stating what he's seen? I don't really see why so much animosity and hatred towards this one person for just his opinion. Y'all are validating his talking points by going so hard at him unnecessarily, in my opinion. And the final thing I wanted to say is I do want Parks to get Potter of the month for the month of December. He been going hard, he consistent, and that gift was a major look. And you might want to look at the bitch jar. He might have used those funds to pay for that board.
Anjay, do you believe that Parks should get Employee of the Month over Ish?
Yes, I think Ish should get Potter of the Year for his colonoscopy talk. I think Parks deserves the Potter of the Month for December, and I think he's been overlooked quite a few times.
Hmm. Am I gonna hate if Ish gets Potter of the Year? Nah, that's my man. Um, I'm not mad at that actually. I'm
I
not
think
mad at Ish
Flip's
getting
gonna hate.
Flip is gonna hate 100%. 100%.
Flip is going to hate regardless, but I think it's going to Parks. That's just my opinion.
There could be a case made that Flip is Potter of the Year. I know y'all don't want to hear that.
Uh,
Now they quiet.
Flip
Now
is
they quiet.
comedic relief of the year.
I don't
can
know
we
that
say
Flip.
what's
I
real
don't
I
know
about
that
think
Flip
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 not
could
has
be
be?
been the
Can we
Potter of the
hold
funniest
on?
year.
on
Hold
the
on.
pod all year. I don't know that.
Yes,
Can
he
we
has.
say what's going to not Flip down a point? He's not consistent. Flip is MIA more often than most of the other cast members. Yes or no?
Mm.
Sometimes Flip act like he don't want to be at work.
Yeah, but Flip has
Mm.
bought
Not too
so
much on
many.
my man neither, but y'all right.
I
Keep
love
going.
Flip.
Flip has bought some of the
Nah,
most
that's the
hilarious
bro. I
moments
just deal in
here, though.
reality. That's the bro. I just deal in reality.
But you gotta put that on the same scale of how much content Flip has brought since he's been there. We've gotten the lives, we've gotten funny moments, mad funny moments. He's brought a side out of Joe that Ice and Ish wouldn't bring out of Joe. We seen that when Flip
I'm
first
not.
got there.
Don't take my point that I said on Savon shit. Fuck out of here.
Nah,
Yeah, and listen,
I've
I'm
been
not
saying that
shooting
from
at
the
Flip.
jump.
Flip is the bro. I'm bigging up Parks. Don't try and change it. I'm bigging up Parks.
That's cool to big up Parks, but we got to give Flip his credit too. We have to give Flip his credit, and I feel like we don't. if you honestly just go back and look from the moment that Flip came on the pod to now, who has brought more content and funnier moments? And I feel like the pod has been more enjoyable since Flip has got there. Yeah, Flip has been annoying. He's been um mad interruptive and all of the other bullshit. But when we're talking simply content and entertainment, nobody has brought more of that to the pod since Flip got there.
I disagree,
I
homeboy.
could argue that.
Yeah, I disagree. What about when he shut down? Let's bring up the Lola Brooks interview where he was mute the entire time.
I was mad.
Let's talk
I
about.
was mad disappointed. I was mad disappointed in that.
Yeah, all right.
I
So
hate
what's up?
that. I hate that. I hate when Flip does that because you can't be the loudest nigga in the room, but also be the quietest nigga in the room when it comes to like important topics. Flip really needs to work on that. Flip really needs to work on that. Bad.
Hey Joe, you should have a WWE interview next year so Flip could be more interactive. Get one of them legends up there.
I think Flip's plate is rather full at the moment. He does a lot. Okay, I like your little Potter of the Year segment. I'm not so mad at that. Again, if you're just joining us, there's a lot of people here. This is the Wake It Up spaces where, if anything is pressing on your heart, soul, or spirit, feel free to share that with us or tell your op, fuck you, suck my dick. That's what we're here for on Christmas Eve. A lot of we have a lot of requests down there. How many people can you have on stage as a speaker at once? Oh, we got some girl
I
with a
want to
hand
get at
raised. Hey, some
Imani,
girl.
Joe. I got smoke for
Slow down,
Imani.
slow down,
All
slow
right, my
down,
bad.
slow down, slow down. Let's let the ladies go. Too many penises have spoken. Let's let some ladies get in there. Some girl, what you got for us?
Hi there. I have some smoke.
You just muted up again.
Yeah, we can't hear you, some girl.
Can you hear me now?
There you
Yes.
go.
Hi, y'all. I have some smoke for Joe that we probably should wake the fuck up. So, number one, you bringing in the leaders of your subgroups on Christmas Eve to incite a riot is iconic, scary, and hilarious all at the same time. But we're here now. That's number one. Number two, I've noticed that you be talking over people's sleepers, and I think that's hate. And I don't know if anybody else notices that shit, but like whenever Mel comes in with a fire sleeper or Ish, you be like, all of a sudden it's comedy hour and you just want to get your little jokes off in the middle of their sleeper. And then Parks being Parks, he cuts that shit off after like the first verse and the first chorus. Meanwhile, your sleeper goes on throughout the whole entire time. And I think that is hate. So you should probably stop doing that. And then as a R&B connoisseur, I'm very disappointed that I didn't hear nothing about Rory's album from you. And I know that you hate him or whatever the facts may be, but that album was fire and I would love to hear your opinion about it. But now all of a sudden you don't want to review music. And I think that's hate too. So there's just a lot of hate going on. And I got smoke for you.
Okay, I received that smoke, and that was good smoke. Where do we begin? I have a question for you. Uh, what makes you what makes you think that everybody else is being told to stay quiet during my sleeper?
I don't think that they are. I think
I
that
would
you
love for
just,
people to talk during my sleeper. Let me land, please.
oh yeah, go ahead.
I would love for people to talk during my sleeper. What happens during the sleeper segment is everybody takes that as a potato chip break, a celery break, whatever this bullshit is that everybody eats, right? I normally get up to it's me too, but when I come back, I want to immediately start the talking. I don't want 30 minutes of in any pod without hearing podcast members' voices. So that's why I do it. It's not to hate, it's sheerly for entertainment and hey, this is our shit. Let our voices be heard. One. Two, I do not hate Rory. That is something that Danny started, and it's just not true. But on the flip side, Rory was working on that album for probably what 3, 4 years. Like I had heard that album years before it came out. So by the time it came out, it wasn't nothing for me to get into. And why would I ever shed light on someone who's treated me so poorly? I would not.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. But you've also heard variations of Diddy's album, right? Because I remember you talking about it. And then you're like, oh my gosh, now it's finally out. And now you can finally hear the Her track. You can finally hear blah, blah, blah. And like, I would just, I don't know. I respect your R&B opinion. Like, you put me on to some of my favorite artists and my favorite songs. And so I would have loved to have been hearing, like, what's your favorite song on the album, like the standout track, even if you don't, okay, you don't hate him, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that would have been a really nice thing to hear your opinion on, especially like as we talked about yesterday, like we're talking about how music has been at a low and that like, not a lot of good music has come out, but like that did. And I would have just loved to hear you talk about that shit.
No, you're absolutely right about that. But let me be clear. I don't want to put any positive light on those guys.
I respect that. I respect that honesty. I respect it.
Fuck that logic. We waking it up in here. What's up? What's up?
Okay.
Some girl, thank you for that. I love
Of
you. That was
course, of
great.
course.
What else? What else we got? Come on.
Somebody can move me down so y'all can bring up somebody else.
All right. Who's moving you
I got
down
it.
anyway? Don't try to give us a reason. All right. What else we got? Let's get to the shits. We almost got 1,000 people in here on Christmas Eve. Huh?
Joe,
Come on. What we got?
Joe. Somebody said they had smoke for me. I don't know who said that, but
That
Oh,
was
bring them
me.
up.
That was me.
Bring. Uh-oh.
Imani, you're sitting over there too quiet. We were introduced to you from old school JBP TV or whatever you want to call it, and you seem like a good guy. You seem like the homie. You also have some funny things, some dope takes. But nigga, you sitting there right now too quiet, nigga. Like you didn't sit up there the other day on the pod, nigga, acting like you wasn't about to tend the freak off, nigga. That was a freak off, Imani. How dare you come to the pod in this day and age with this type of temperature in the air and you blatantly just tell us, the audience, you going to the freak off and we still supposed to respect you as a man. You're a fuck up.
I couldn't hear that last part because you started screaming into your old school headset. So what was that last part you said?
You went to the freak off and you sat there and acted like you told us you was going to visit the president and it was something illustrious and majestic that we were supposed to respect. You was at the freak off. And now you sitting here calm and just normal like you didn't just attend the freak off, nigga.
Yo, can I ask you a question? Who told you I thought y'all was supposed to respect it? I was just sharing what the fuck I was doing, nigga. I like to freak off. What that got to do
It's
with
the
you?
read the room, nigga.
No,
It's
it ain't.
nowhere in hell you
Hold on,
should be
hold on,
attending the freak
hold
off
on,
with
hold
the
on.
rubber suit on
Hey,
and the
hey,
gimp mask.
hey. Let me ask you a question. Don't you think there's something in your life that you shouldn't be doing that we can all go ahead and chastise, but we can't because we don't know who the fuck you is. So we can't go.
Man,
So hold on, let
man,
me talk.
fuck all that
Yeah,
logic.
yeah, nigga. Fuck logic. Niggas hate logic, boy. Yo, listen, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you niggas think about what I'm doing. Yeah, nigga. I went to the freak off. I had a good time. Me and my homie had a great time. She loved it. I loved it. I don't gotta explain nothing to you niggas. I'm not looking for you niggas to respect me. I'm sharing my life and what the fuck I do. Either take it or don't listen to me, nigga. That's how I
And
move.
and now you double down on the
You
freak off.
damn
So now
right,
it's a
nigga.
freak
I
off.
went in there and I had a ball, nigga. Them niggas was, we was in there getting it in.
And if anyone in here is hosting one tonight, then
Yeah, like what the
please
like what are we talking about, my
talk.
nigga?
Hey, let me
Yeah.
let a nigga know when
This
it's that.
nigga got a freak
We don't
off
kink
and
shame. We don't
down.
kink your mic, your mic, your mic. I'm moving you because of your mic, not because of you. We love you. But yeah, no, we don't kink shame in here unless it's like against the law or abusive. Then take that somewhere else. All right, what else we got? Way to defend yourself. I thought he had you on the ropes there. I did.
Yo, Dub here. Go ahead, bro.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? I just wanted to reiterate about what I said last night with Flip. I think Flip is a great add to the show. I just think what the other guy was saying, like sometimes he a little too much. Like when times when he didn't talk on the Lola Brooke episode, all of us is mad, and it's like we want to see Flip there. We don't want to see him not there, but I just think that he could chill some days. You know what I mean? Like they could chill. And I just will hope that in 2024, it don't got to be so much flipping Joe going back and forth at it because it's not needed. It's like too much tension between those two there. So that's why I'm like, they just need to. They're two CEOs that kind of do the same thing and at the same table. It's great, and they can coexist, but they don't have to exist there every day together. Like this.
Let me address a few of those points. One, there has not been 1 second. My man Vince, Vince so stupid. There's not been 1 second this year where Flip and I have had tension. Not a one. Not even a millisecond. That could not be further from the truth. I get that it comes off like that on screen sometimes, but I like that. I like a little bit of that. That's one. Two, Flip 100% had a chill clause in his contract that he ignored for a year straight. He ignored it. We told him to chill. We told him to stay home. He didn't. I like that. It speaks to dedication. It speaks to your will, to your passion to want to do this shit. Three, Flip is dynamic. When people are dynamic, and this might ruffle some feathers, the rules have to be adjusted. They do. I'm dynamic. I understand that. Like, if you want Rodman to grab 20 rebounds, then he might go to Vegas right before the game. Everybody else is going to look at the team and say, how could you let him do that? But if he comes in and he's on his square, there's nobody in that room that can provide what he does, including myself. So I want to make that clear on Flip.
Okay, thank you.
Um,
Thank you for making that clear. I just want to say thank you for making that clear because that just shut down a lot of things that I was thinking, and that just means that you guys are both dynamic, like you said, and it's beautiful. Thank you.
I put the chill,
Joe,
the
smoke
chill,
that.
the chill clause back in his contract, and both of us promised to try our best to reinforce it this year. I don't know how true that'll be, but both of us did say, Flip has a lot of things he wants to do. A lot of Everybody on the cast actually has a lot of things that they want to do. So I know it's only twice a week, but I feel like I'm somewhat responsible for figuring out a way to keep this ship rolling and make sure everybody has the time and space to do all the outside ventures that they want to do. What else we got? Come on. That wasn't really smoky. Maybe some of the smoke is dying down. We are officially at 1,000. Oh, a nigga left, so it's not 1,000 listeners anymore. I want to shout out to Vince Staples on the check-in. That's my man, 100 grand always. And anybody in here that might be confused at what this is, the podcast community is a very active group, one full of love, warmth, hate, and coldness sometimes. And I've been hopping around from space to space. I've been in Jameson's space. I've been in Danny's space. I've been in our JBTV space. And you're right. You got me. I do notice that there's been tension in the spaces that all of y'all avoid in your own respective spaces. But fuck that. I say that to myself every time I'm in y'all
On the board.
space. Fuck y'all running from the smoke. Let's get to the smoke. That's what we're here for. So, if anybody
You
has any
instigating.
smoke pressing on
You
their heart, please feel
you
free to raise your hand. Dash is with his family, but he's still kind enough to help me moderate this thing. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. We got any hands? I'm in the audience looking at the beautiful woman. Chris B.
Joe, what's up? What's up? Merry Christmas to everybody. I got some smoke for you, Joe.
All right.
All right, so the Dr. Umar. Respectfully, I like Dr. Umar. I think he's an entertaining character. But how much of his background do you truly know, and and hopefully we get to see you actually ask him those questions tomorrow. But do you know that his background, like in what he's doing as far as the donations that he's receiving, the school in Delaware that he claimed that he's been, getting donations to build since like 2012 and hasn't actually built it. But do you know anything about, the scamming allegations? I mean, some of it is it's outrageous. Some of it is proof. You can actually go to Delaware and see that he had a cease and desist against him as far as his nonprofit. Like, did you do any background, and do you feel like you gave this man a platform to continue to scam? I mean, it's almost similar to like Caesar Pena. It's almost similar to what DJ Envy is going through. And I know that you're in the back channels. I mean, via Tony the Closer, via anybody else of that nature. But man, like I think that you might have gave this dude a platform, and he's literally scamming the community under the guise that he is helping the black community.
That was some real sucker shit you just did.
How
You
is this
think
sucker shit?
platforming? Let me tell you. You think that having Umar on is at the same level of Envy and Caesar Pina?
Crispy, answer that. Unmute.
Yeah, obviously because you don't know the back shit that he's doing. You don't know. You obviously don't know the history. So I'm assuming that tomorrow that you're gonna handle him with soft gloves.
Okay, I want to remind any and everyone here that I run an entertainment broadcast. I don't give a fuck about who he scammed and who he sold some bullshit to. That's not what I'm here for, Chris. I'm here for the shits. I'm here to identify people that I find to be entertaining and learn a little more from them. So some of the questions or some of the shit that you just brought up, I 100% asked him about,
Oh, okay, cool.
and he answered, but he did not utilize my platform to ask anybody in the audience to donate shit. Yeah, that was far off what you just did.
All right, that's respectful. I mean,
My man, you're out here. I didn't want to hear more from that. That was a crock of shit. What else we got?
Dorian, you had your hand up, or Dan, you could go ahead as well. Dorian first, and Danny, I guess.
Hey, again. So speaking of like guests, I used to love whenever we used to call into Justice from LVRN, and I went to the Black Homecoming show in Atlanta and mentioned how I loved how he would be a funny guest on the JVP, and we both agreed that you should give him a call soon. So I feel like that should be next up on the agenda for 2024. More calls into Justice or Vince or any of the other funny people that you have had on.
I received that. I also recognize that the audience hates every time justice is there, but I do receive that.
They hate Justice. I thought he's
Yes,
hilarious.
they absolutely hate anytime justice is there.
I guess I'm in the minority then. It might be my Atlanta bias.
Oh, definitely. But I love him though. That's my man, and I'm sure we'll have him on again, in spite of the audience hating him. Crown, what's up?
What up? What up? What up? My question is just real simple. I got smoke for all the ice haters. I'm definitely a Joe Venger, but I'm in in the spaces. I'm in the JBT community and all that, and I just don't understand the ice hate. So I was trying to wonder if there's anybody in here who has the ice smoke. I'm trying to understand more about it. I mean, I'm anti-ish. I'm anti-Israelite, all that good stuff. But I just don't get the ice hate. He don't bother nobody. He be kicking it. So I just got smoke for all the ice haters, and I just say y'all need to get off ice dick. That's all I got to say.
No, no, you can't do that. Stay right there for a minute, Crown. That was my favorite kind of smoke. He's looking for anybody out there. He's looking for the smoke. Who got a problem with ice and wants to come speak to Crown about it?
Yeah.
Danny, do you have anything against
Oh, not
ICE?
personally, but I just think he hasn't grown as a podcaster, and I feel like over the last year, over the last couple months, he's made some changes though. But I think the way he willingly says he doesn't listen to podcasts or that he doesn't listen to podcasts is a detriment to him. I think a lot of conversations have died with him. And this is a sentiment that's echoed throughout a lot of the communities. I know a lot of people here are probably going to rush to ICE's defense, but I'm going to stand on it. I feel like as a I think he's a great person, but as a podcaster, he ain't got it.
That just sounds like jealousy to me. It sounds like people think they could do what
Please,
Ice do. I think Ice is a great C Mike. He knows his role, and I think he's grown the most out of everybody. To be honest with you, from being an introvert, not wanting to pod, and being quiet, he puts himself out there. He takes the feedback. I've actively seen Ice bring topics, introduce topics, try to lead conversations. When the ball is thrown at him on shit he do it. So I think people just get mad at Ice because he stays in his lane. They think they would do it differently, but I think Ice honestly is a great part. He's a glue guy, and y'all need to get off his dick.
All right, he said what he said, man. That was Crown.
Yo,
Crown,
How
Crown.
can
Thank
we?
you for
How
that.
can? I mean, how has he grown? I don't know what you've like. You haven't laid out any evidence. Like I've essentially
You just said yourself that he's made changes
he's
in the
made
last few
changes,
months,
but
which
that
will
doesn't
speak
mean
growth.
that he's gotten that much better. Like
But like I said, from coming in there and just letting Joe run the show, Ice brings more topics up and segues into more topics than almost anybody other than
he
Joe.
starts, he
Ice,
starts, to play, he
absolutely. What's
starts to
that?
play,
Talk
he
about
starts,
it. Talk about it.
yeah, he starts to play, but he doesn't get the hoop. That's how I feel about that.
Bro, he not Kobe. He Derek Fisher. That's his job. Like he starts to get the ball rolling, passes it out. He knows his role, bro. That's my thing. It's like y'all be hating on him because he does the job that and plays the role that he's assigned to play. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all get mad at Flip for overdoing it. Like y'all just be hating for no reason. And I think it's all y'all Israelites, the ones that really be having a
I
problem with
know
Ice. That's
you're
really what it is.
conflating me. I've never been.
And he's shooting at the Israelites. That's right,
I never been
Crown.
mad at anything Flip had to bring. I think he's an awesome addition to the show. Ish is dope too. Sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I feel like those guys are needed, and if they ever left, it'd be a big hit. Ice, I think if he left, a lot of y'all Ice fans wouldn't even care either.
Yesterday,
Ice not Maul, bro. Don't do Ice like that.
hold on. Yesterday we had a topic on our list about the Wednesday pod because Ice wasn't present, and we felt like, well, one of us felt like it was missing a lot of topics that Wednesday pod. So I think he's a great addition to the pod. He brings whatever he brings to the table, and he's an important asset. That's all I'll say.
They be mad at Ice because he don't give a fuck about their opinions, and he won't
Facts.
bend and he won't break. They don't like the fact he tells them, "I don't give a fuck about your opinion. I don't like what you like, and I don't give a fuck."
That's true. I think that's true. And he rep for the non-New York bias folks. They be getting mad about that. I just think y'all gotta leave Ice alone. But it ain't nobody else seem like they got nothing else to say in here. So I don't know what else to do
I,
here, Joe.
I,
Chop it up here.
Ice a Gemini like me. He truly don't give a fuck.
Well, I'm Park Time. I don't have a dog in this fight, but I will say that I didn't like how Ice was questioning Mel's post on Instagram, like especially with his background as being like a troll. Like, what? Where does he get off asking like, okay, why did you post this? Like, if anyone were to ask Ice, why did you post this, he would just be like, fuck off. So I feel like that was a little bit hypocritical, but I don't really mind it.
No, I feel you. With that, Mel could just answer the question. Mel be on some bullshit. Ice is over Mel shit a little bit, and it's starting to come out. But I think even that's part of his growth. He addressing shit directly on the pod, having some smoke with some people, not letting shit just go by and letting the bus pass by. So I think even that's more Ice growth. Even him calling Mel on
Having
her
smoke
shit.
with M4, got it. He's Kareem Rush, man. He ain't Derek Fisher.
Oh, don't do
That's
don't
hate.
like that.
That's
That's
hate.
big hate. You just want his job. That's really all that is.
I'm not paying Danny any mind. I just got the Chigs interview. Danny, you didn't. So that's that's
Oh,
that's where this is.
that's where it's coming
That's
from.
where this is
Oh,
coming from.
Yeah, that broke my
Yeah,
heart.
Chigs got big ice. And Danny, you tried to get ice too. So now I'm blowing it up. Now I'm
Can
waking
I
it
blow
up.
it up? If you blow up?
You tried to
Can I
get
blow
ice.
it up? If, I don't want to be cut off. That's all, man. I've been cast. Aspersions have been casted. I've been shot at. I just want to get my shit off, and then
You tried to get ice. You emailed him. He told you to fuck off. And now you got
R.I.P.
smoke.
Hovian. But
And yes, Vince. And now I'm moving you for that. Get out of here. Hold up. We'll bring you back in a minute. But no, you don't play on my man's name like that. Yes, Vince. There are some people in here that don't get a lot of pussy. But that's podcasting. It's all right. And they was looking for you yesterday, Vince. They was. They love you. All right. What else we got? What else we got? Come on. Who else has smoke? Let's get to it.
Come on, Dorian, Feats, Shells, Big Home, or Party, Crown, let's
I'll
go.
say y'all know who my smoke with, and he don't want it. So
Come back to the pod.
I would actually try to squash it because at this point it's kind of getting redundant. And my thing is, I don't talk about that nigga unless he talk about me. And I every time I go into anytime traffic light start a space, somehow the conversation to me comes up again and again and again. But yeah.
All right. Well, we're looking for new smoke. Does anybody out there have any new smoke that has yet to be addressed? We don't want anyone feeling unheard.
Hey, Joe, in the meantime, can I do a shameless plug real quick?
Not at all. No way. No way
Damn.
on God's green earth will we allow
You trying
that
to
in
sell
here today.
ass? That's crazy.
Bro, I was gonna say if you ain't
Actually, just for asking, sorry, you got to go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. But what about this space made you think it was shameless plug time? I haven't even plugged my own shit in here. We here for smoke. We here
Joe,
for
go ahead.
Joe, I have a little respectable shade, smoke, whatever for you. That Simone Biles take, come on, dog. I really did not like that. I think it was low key disrespect, but you are Joe, and I know that that's your vibe. I know you were trying to joke it out, but come on, dog. You were kind of low key calling a girl ugly, or were you not? Or that's how the community took it. And I think, come on, you're a ladies' man. You know better than that. And I don't. I didn't really like that. She is a name of her own. We know her. We don't know her, man. But I think you were when you said, if the both of them get dressed up and go into a club, who's getting it? For, like, come on, dog. I didn't really like that as a woman that loves your pod. I didn't like it. Yes,
Jonay.
sir.
I received that. Let's go through it. Let's have the dialogue. I didn't call her ugly, right?
You didn't call her ugly, but it was
Okay, thank
articulated.
God,
Yeah.
because we
Yeah.
don't that's not how we want to speak about
Right.
people.
Right.
Number one. Anybody. Even ugly people. You shouldn't call them ugly. Um, that's one. Two, though, Mel Ford asked us to make our case without numbers, which I thought was unfair, but I'm up to the creative challenge. So I thought that's what I was doing. And I wasn't giving my answer, right? I was asking the floor, hey, if this happens, what do you think happens? So you think that was off, me presenting the scenario?
I think
Or
as
the way it was presented?
it was the way it was presented, and I think you guys weren't listening to Mel because she was saying the normal path that those conversations can go down is Simone going after him about money. That's what she was kind of saying. I was trying to listen to Mel through her and Ish's dialogue, and I just think it went into a different type of conversation. And of course Twitter is riled up, and they're calling her dumb and all this type of stuff for being with a man that says he's the prize. But in my opinion, like, if they're both on one of those websites that are for people that are pretty in the professional area, or they have decent money or whatever, they're both the prize in my opinion. So I get where Ish was going. He made a decent point, but I think it was an insinuation that from the outside, if we're taking money off of it, from the outside looking in externally, he's more of a prize than her. I don't know. I just didn't like it that much. But I just listen. It was a little smoke. I wasn't really feeling that because I love you, Joe, but Sade be dressing you up. Sade will get you out the paint if we're gonna compare looks. We love her. So I'm like,
But Jonay,
yes,
if
sir.
anyone were to say that to me like you just did, I would smile and be like happy about that.
But
Like
it's
I don't
mm,
think there's offense in anyone saying, "Hey, I'm the prize and I feel like my partner is the prize." Like this was only a conversation because a black successful confident man said, "I feel like I'm the prize." And he got attacked. But on the flip side of that, men go through that every day when they ain't the cutest and they bag the badder female. Man, niggas look at them and be like, all right, caught
but
one.
but Joe, like,
So wait, before you continue, I'd like you to answer the question that I proposed on the podcast. If they both get 5 minutes to just wild out in the club while they're there together, what do you think happens?
I think that she is more recognizable. So I think people know who Simone Biles is. I don't know who that boy was or that man. No disrespect to him.
I don't know who she is. Sorry, I didn't
You
know
don't
who
know.
she was.
Oh, dash. I mean, I'm
A
familiar with
lot of people are not going to know who she is
really.
when we're not watching the Olympics.
Let's
Okay.
take away the notoriety. Let's
Yeah,
say they standing next to each. They move in different parts of the club. He's getting at the ladies. She's getting at the dudes. And why can't we talk about how Simone Biles looks? Like, why is that taboo?
it's distasteful.
It's
I
not taboo.
understand that. I understand that. We talking about a class perspective, from an entertainment perspective, and just a real life perspective. Why can't the way she looks be talked about though? Help me understand.
Because what are we comparing it to? Is what I'm saying. Like if we're saying,
Let's compare it to you.
oh well, no, we ain't gonna do that.
She's not finer than you.
Oh,
Let's be honest.
Look at this nigga trying to flirt. All right, buddy. Back to the
Why
topic.
you always do this
Back to
with
the
like
topic
come
at hand.
on. You always do this with me when it's the ladies around, Joe. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
Joe, that was hate.
I'm being serious
All
though.
right, my bad. I'm
I
shutting up.
guess
That
this is my question though. Just I guess from a male perspective, if men are tired of being, I guess, looked at for their money, why do you guys not understand when women don't want to be based solely upon their looks? I get that
I,
it's just
I
not
understand that part.
a thing, but it's also the same narrative. Like, so again, we could say, okay, if you want to compare me and Simone Biles in the looks category, okay, what's your money compared to Joe's? If we're
I'm
gonna wake that up,
I'm
so
broke. You see, I don't
oh,
have no problem admitting that. See, niggas got people got to start understanding who they are in the world, and the world should not have to adjust and acquiesce and tiptoe around everybody's feelings constantly. I'm with respect, I'm with class, I'm with decorum, but sometimes shit just is what it is in real life. You feel what I'm saying? And everybody doesn't have to help people, man, uphold these illusions of grandeur that they have about the world. And they say respect people, respect human beings, and I do understand beautiful women not wanting to be taken as just beautiful. I have a little sister that's finer than a motherfucker, just like you. And she broke it down for me the other day where I had to understand, and I was like, and let's not play. I'm a handsome dude. I don't want to constantly just be looked at as I just want that nigga's face and my pussy and whatnot. So I get it. I get it. But we shouldn't have to tiptoe around the world and everybody be like, oh, don't say this and that. Simone Biles and pause, and I'm not no funny nigga. I shouldn't even say that part. But that's a handsome dude. That's a handsome dude.
and that dude thought she was beautiful and married her. So at the end of the day, I just
I
think
love the relationship.
when it comes to Joe, and I think, and I get it, Joe is Joe, right? And he's gonna say it. He's gonna say what people are thinking supposedly, but at the end of the day, I just wanted to wake that up with him because Joe's voice is powerful. We know what he implied, especially with the community being as engaged as they are. I think sometimes, the words you don't say becomes the words you do say, if that makes sense.
I get it. I get it.
I understand what you're saying. I think they're both the prize, just to make myself clear.
I do too. That's
But if the man is on an interview and says, "I feel like I'm the prize and she bagged me," I'm not. I don't see a problem in that. I don't.
He also said that he like whenever they're like, "Oh, so you're the prize," he's like, "Come on, I always feel like the men are the prize," and I feel like that was part of the problem too,
right.
because it's like, why do you feel like the men is always a prize? Like you can speak for yourself, but
Men
always.
prizes, I just feel like at the end of the day, let's not act like women don't. We really do coddle y'all egos, and her sitting in that interview because that's her husband. Like she's not going to be like going back and forth with him. They are both equal in the situation, and I feel like that. I thought that's what y'all men want. Y'all want women that are more than just one thing. And so she's beautiful. She has talent. She has money, and we've reduced her down to looks. Not saying that that was what the intention was, but that's just kind of where that went. But
Okay, I just want to jump in again and say I think that they both are the prize.
yes, yes, yes. I just wanted a little smoke, Joe. That's all. I'm a
I'm
fall.
not mad at that. I like that. I like that. I welcome that. I do. That was great. And I did see some shit in the community where people didn't like, but it was funny. Come on. Come on. Come on. That was funny. The little tiny girl coming in the club with the outfit. Come on, man. All right. All right. Listen, I don't know how many people I can have on stage to speak at once, but I have to free some space to make some space. So
It's showing a lot of free space here. Just bring up whoever you'd like. I don't know if you have anybody you know in that list.
yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, no. I'm trying to bring where my man at? I don't know how to work this shit down. All right, here we go. Let me see. Invite to speak. All right, we bring Danny back if he's gonna be respectful. Let's see here. Invite him to
Oh, are you
speak.
saying? Are you saying you don't see any requests, like the
No,
request
no, no,
button?
not the request. I'm not. I'm looking on the screen at like people, not the
Okay, okay.
request.
And by
There
the
go
way,
my
traffic,
man
like
right there.
he's
There
saying
go
your
Let's
my
go, Vince.
yeah,
Who said what's up to me? Do I know you?
yeah, nigga. You know me,
I'm talking to the other
man.
niggas.
It's my guy. It's my guy right there. Happy
What's up, black
holidays.
man?
Nothing much, man. Just wanted to hear your voice real quick. I ain't want nothing
I
from
don't
you.
know why you up here arguing with niggas about stupid shit, man.
Yeah, on a
You niggas
Sunday
over here
too,
talking
right?
about the Olympics on Christmas Eve. You niggas need jobs, man. This shit trash.
Yes, yes, we are. We are active. We are an active community in here,
You
man.
should really start a
And
cult,
we
bro.
and
You should
we
start a religious cult for the tax ramifications and just for the historical impact. Like if you start a religious cult based on this podcast narrative type thing you got going on, you can make some real bread, bro. You can get some nice pans, some nice pots. You know, I don't really know what you got in your house, but it didn't look like you had no all class when we was in a little spot. So you know, just think about it.
can I do that even if I'm not religious?
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's hella shit going on in the community, bro. Get you some money, bro. Are you already getting money? Get more money, bro. Cults is where it's at. My niece in the cult. We ain't seen that nigga in like 2, 3 years, bro. She thriving. She love it over there.
You can't you can't say cults is where it's at, yo. Even though, yeah, you might be making some sense here. Well, I'm glad that you stopped by. I hope that you have an amazing Christmas. I hope that you make it to New York soon. You know what I mean? A lot of people voted you as their favorite guest this year on the pod. So
Yeah,
just
man.
letting
I
you know
like New
you
York.
work.
There just ain't no money out there for me right now. You feel me? Y'all got a lot of y'all.
That's cap. That's
It ain't
cap.
no money.
That's cap.
You gotta do.
That's not true.
Money's different for everybody, bro. Like it's not real no money like that out there. You know, well, like what I'm gonna do in New York, bro.
Vince, stop it, yo.
What I'm gonna do Saturday Night Live? Like, come on, bro. That ain't like, come on, bro.
You was in car commercials, nigga. I don't think it's far fetched that you might do Saturday Night
But
Live.
I shot that. If I told you how much they paid me for that commercial and how far of a drive it was from the house, you wouldn't go to New York neither.
You doing TV shows shooting New
We
York.
shot that on location in Long Beach because it was my show. And the
Okay,
other
but
one was they ain't shooting shit in New York on location, bro. That shit is all soundstage. What are you talking about?
so why you can't shoot something on the soundstage?
Soundstages are out here, my brother.
All right,
NCIS,
so you
all
just
that
gonna
shit,
fuck with New York.
CSI New York, all that shit is on the lot in Burbank, my brother.
All right, so there's no reason for you to come up here. There's no work to be done up here. You rap though. There's rap money up here. No.
I mean, define rap money. Y'all don't even got festivals no more. Y'all lost. Is Gumball? That's dead, right?
Yeah, we lost it.
Yeah, what y'all got, bro? Like, come on, man.
Man, fuck y'all.
I ain't getting on the flight for no 20, 30 grand, bro. That's minimum wage, bro. I'm not doing that.
Oh my God! Wait, what the hell? You can't say that during the holidays, man.
Yes, you can, bro. Y'all be like, look, bro, look, I'm gonna teach some of you dumbass niggas who think y'all know everything and got opinions and shit on shit because y'all got Reddit pages. Look, bro, you know what I'm saying? If you got a decent manager, that's 10 to 15% right there, right? State income tax, federal income tax, it's like 30 to 40 right there. Then you got 5% lawyer, 5% business management. So I'm not leaving the house for less than one of the mortgages. Like that's a waste of time because you take that off of the 20, that's like nine after you pay taxes. Like, what I'm gonna do with 9 grand, bro? Like,
So
come on, my nigga.
50 grand.
Joe, stop playing with me, bro.
All right. All right, man. You know what's funny about that? The same way you talking about New York is how I sound to my LA people when they like, yo, come out here. And I'm like, nah, you ain't getting me on no plane out there, man. So I totally
Being
get it.
local is important, bro. That shit is important. You gotta know where you at, bro. Like, if your audience is right there, if your audience is out there, you know, I got my bad for the beep, and I got the Italian fridges. They beep like right away. You know, the Italian fridge is different than like the Samsung. But yeah, bro. Like, if you based in New York, your money gonna be in New York, bro. So stay in New York. You know, do your thing, my brother. I feel you, man.
And I don't like the LA taxes either, but it's cool.
Yeah, our taxes is crazy, but it's just
Yeah.
it's a different quality of life. You getting like the weather shit, infrastructure. We get a little bit more land. Y'all shit is kind of wild out there. You niggas living in like smaller quarters with more amenities. So it just depends what you want. Like you get what you pay for, my brother.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I ain't trying to pay more for that dry air out there.
Well, you be in Hollywood, and that's crackhead area, because you niggas be in Hollywood and at the Waldorf and the Mondrian and all them shits, because y'all be scared of black people. So since y'all scared of black people, y'all be trying to stay
Ah.
where the white people
All
at.
right. All right, nigga. Fuck out of here. Oh, all right. Let me see. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna clear. I'm clearing some of this stage. I'm clearing some of this stage because I do need to make room. Oh, he said it was room already. He said it was room here. All right.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Feel free. We are still on smoke. Don't think that because I had a positive conversation with Vince that we're not on smoke time. If you have smoke and you want to get it off of your heart, soul, and spirit, please raise your hand or request to come up, and we'll try to get to you. Crown, why you keep raising your hand? You already got your smoke out. What's up?
It was over. I just wanted to ask a girl if she thought Simone Biles was ugly or not because it seemed like a hit dog holler. That's what I wanted to get off. That was my question.
Wait, what?
Because
What was the question?
old girl who got to smoke with you about Simone Biles, it seems like people only get offended when we talk about someone's look when they think that person's ugly. Because if it was somebody who we all knew was beautiful and you said that, the mind would never went there. They would never be offended. They only get offended when they think she's ugly and then they get offended for her. And I just want to know if she thought Simone Biles was ugly or not. That was it.
Okay. All right. If she wants to come back up and answer that, I will bring her up. Let's see who else we got. Jay, what's up? You got smoke?
Yeah, man, Joe, I got smoke for you, man. I got
All
smoke for
right.
you.
Let's get to it,
Um,
man.
all right, so I have a high level of admiration for you. I've been following you since Complex days.
Oh, he's
So,
starting with love.
Starting with love. You hear it.
I see where it's going.
but this is some bullshit, man, because I have to defend you to these fuck niggas out there that don't understand your timing. So, on the pod, when things kind of kick off or are getting tense and you can recognize it even from an outside perspective looking in, how are you able to just allow it to just gracefully continue to happen is what I'm saying. Because then you have the people who admire you, such as myself, left out to dry, to these vultures out here, these fuck niggas out here that don't really understand the the genius behind what you're doing. So I'm asking you, how do you know when to precisely jump in or stop? I would say I can't really explain it, but I would say the tense moments that are arising. Because I read and shit. Robert Greene, Human Nature. Let Vince tell it. Niggas don't read and shit, but I see a lot of relativity in what you do and what I read. So I'm learning, but it's like I'm a fan too. So it's like when I'm defending you, I'm conflicted because these niggas is like, well, Joe be crashing out, all this type of shit. And so I'm just, what did you learn your time in?
Well, timing aside, let me tell you and some other people that have echoed this to me. Don't defend me to these people. Like, I never asked for that. I never requested that. I don't want y'all to feel compelled to have to do that. Like, I'm fine with the shithead persona from people that don't understand. We don't have time to coerce people or force them to understand shit that is not really their bag. In terms of timing, I've been broadcasting a long time. I'm sure that has something to do with it. But I only jump in on the pod when shit is dragging or there's no new points being introduced or, you know, that something in that land. But just tension? No, I'm letting tension rock. Heated arguments, somebody in their feelings, I'm letting all of that rock. All of it.
Respect, respect. Okay, okay, respect.
Hey, Joe, real quick. Do you know, and I never defend you because why defend you? I don't give a fuck about you. I just love the content, fuck with you. But do you know what it's like in real life when you tell a woman who's not a fan of the Joe Budden podcast or your music or just shit, women and men, or they find out that you fuck with Joe Budden, that you listen to the pod. If you tell a woman that in real life, if she's around you and she even sees you listening and laugh, oh, it's up, my nigga. It's motherfuckers do not get it. But I like that shit. That makes me even listen more because it pisses people off. And they don't get it. But in real life, if you tell a motherfucker you anyhow, anyway fuck with Joe Budden, you looked at like a stone cold weirdo.
Yeah, better keep it to yourselves. Better keep it quiet then. Come on, what else we got? What else we got? Let's get to some smoke. I'm gonna get rid of Jay. That's my man. We appreciate that point. But there's a lot of people in here. I'm sure there's some more smoke we got to get to. Come on, where is it? Where is it? I don't see a hand raised.
Let Paris Paradise speak.
Where's Paris Paradise? Okay. Diligent had his hand raised. I'm assuming that he has some smoke. Let's see.
Joe, following up, can I just address the gentleman that mentioned me?
Get your shit off.
So no, I don't think Simone Biles is ugly, but I also know the power of Joe's words in certain platforms and how, no disrespect, some of the following takes things that Joe says, hangs on it, and then starts doing extra shit with women. So that's why I made the statement, but I don't think she's ugly. So it's really for y'all that I wanted the smoke with Joe.
Thank you for that, Janae.
It's a
Diligent?
weird time for women, man, because the dweebs is hella loud and they are relentless, man. The weirdo
Yeah.
niggas,
Yeah.
they're
I do feel it is a tough time for women right now. It
yeah,
is.
man.
Diligent, what you got?
And
I'm
niggas is
sorry.
gonna call me a simp for saying that.
Yeah,
But I'm here
that's
for it.
true. And I moved you because we moved on. And you trying to get some pussy. Fuck out of here. That's my man, though. I'm bringing you back up in a second. Diligent, let's go.
Yeah, I don't have any smoke for you. I'm just curious if we're going to see you on more X Spaces anytime soon.
How the fuck would I know that? I mean, maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Enjoy me while you can. Pause. Um, all right, let's see. Let's see. Let's get some more smoke up here. Felix.
Yo, what's going on?
Nothing much. Let's get to the
Yeah,
smoke.
man, my smoke is for you, bro. My smoke is for you.
Holy shit. How do y'all keep making y'all way to the stage? All right, let's hear it.
Well, first, I got a question as far as I know people was hating on Danny. I really don't got no hate, but you don't feel somewhat kind of like responsible because of the narratives and whatnot that he kind of brought to the platform and what you addressed to him on the pod? You don't think that kind of adds to the fire of how everybody kind of feels about Danny?
No, I think Danny has shit quite a few beds and pissed quite a few people off.
Agreed.
Uh, I don't think I've played the largest part in that. I'm the least affected. I love narratives.
I got you. Now my smoke. Honestly, I did not think you needed to play that voicemail of the boxer, man. I was avoiding that, and to hear that on the pod, man, I don't give a fuck how that person identified. I did not think that shit needed to be played, man. That was terrible.
Okay,
And then
I got it.
my last smoke for you, out of all the takes, man, I gotta hit you with this, bro, because this is just egregious. How the fuck don't you like sweet potato fries, man?
I hate sweet potato fries.
Man, you need to up your palate up because that shit is terrible. How the fuck you gonna hate sweet potato fries, man? That's terrible. Out of all the takes you don't had this year, like that, hands down, is the worst one.
I think you'd be shocked to see just how many people don't fuck with sweet potato fries.
Now we finna make a poll in the community, bro, because
I
that's
either want a fry or I want sweet potatoes.
you ain't had it with the cayenne and cinnamon though.
See, look what y'all are doing to a fry, my nigga. Do you hear
Oh,
yourself? Look what you're doing to a fucking fry.
this nigga is wilding, man.
Nah, yo. If I gotta put cayenne and cinnamon and Old Bay and all this other shit on it, then nah, nigga,
Oh,
no. Just give me a fry with some salt and pepper. Let me do my regular fry thing.
oh
I
man.
think Joe's worst take was saying that New York was like the food capital of the world or some shit. I think that was
It
the worst.
is.
Oh. Is it?
Eh,
Uh,
It
It is.
is. I see a lot of y'all saying that too. If you type in Google right now what the food capital is, New York is going to always fall in the top 3 or top 5, depending on what source you cite.
We so diverse.
I don't think Google's the place I would go for that.
Oh, okay. Got it. You got it, girl. Uh, what else? What else we got? What else we got? You gotta
Yo, Dub,
you
go
gotta
ahead.
know when to just submit to women. When they say fuck Google, it's over. What we got? What we got? All right. Seems like the smoke is quieting down. Seems like we've got to a lot of the smoke. Dub, you got smoke?
Yeah, I just got a little bit of smoke. Not really no crazy smoke. It's funny smoke. Like I was just at church. I just left church, and I'm in the back of the church, and I'm saying, yeah, I watched the Joe Budden podcast. It's really good. I was on there on the Spaces last night, and the dude was like, "You watch Joe Budden?" And my wife was like, she was tight. Everybody, all the women in the church, like, yeah, you listen to Joe Budden. And then, but the brother in there saved her. He was like, "That's my cousin." And he started pulling up pictures from all your events with the family. So it was like, so what the other brother said about the religious stuff, you probably could make a lot of money religiously because a lot of people in the church started saying, "Oh, bring him to church."
Well, listen, I'm not mad at that. And shout out to my cousin holding me down in those tense situations. That's right. God damn it. And why you in church talking about the Joe Budden podcast? See, that's what I mean about y'all. Y'all supposed to be getting the good word of the Lord.
It was after service, bro. It was after
Yeah,
service.
after service. And while you was seated and back in the church, you supposed to sit up front and get the Lord's word.
First off, I'm a deacon at the church. I sit on the right of the church. This is
Here we
after the
go.
church. I'm talking to all the brothers at the
Okay,
church. I'm a
good.
big, I'm a big dog. I'm a big dog, Joe. Chill out.
All right, talk your shit. That's right. That's right. Shout out to the deacons, goddamn it. All right, so that means he in on the church scams, whatever the scam is. He's down with it. All right, what else? What else? What else? We got more smoke? We got more smoke. Who got smoke? Come on. Let's get to it. Speak your piece now. Don't go to your respective spaces later and try to be
That's
civil.
exactly what I'm gonna do.
This is the
I'm going
time.
to my space later.
Your space be a fucking wreck. Yeah,
He got
don't
the
run.
space queued up soon as this
You
one
damn
ends.
skippy feets,
Oh, does he? That's clout chasing, Danny.
or call it whatever you want.
He does it right after our spaces too. Anytime we do anything good, he does it right after our
That's
spaces too.
smart. That's strategy. You wouldn't know.
So does Jameson.
Where's Jameson? I thought Jameson
No,
wanted to come back up here.
don't put that on Jameson. He never did that.
Where's my man Jameson at, man?
He
Oh,
doesn't do that.
there
But
goes.
neither of them, I don't see doing that
I do spaces
specific.
all
But
the
We
time.
bringing Jameson back up, but again, if you have smoke, raise your hand, hit the queue. Let's get to it, man. Fuck all that peaceful shit. Maybe we got rid of all smoke.
bringing up Banfit right now. Give me 1 sec.
All right.
All right, Banfit, go ahead, and then B-ball.
My man Dash, appreciate y'all. First, I want to say, I got smoke for the niggas that be hating on Flip. If y'all niggas do y'all research, Flip been Flip since Flip was doing Flip URL days and all that shit with the skits. So y'all relax. But second, I want to say before I even bring this up, Jameson is in here, and I let that nigga know that if he don't bring it up, I'ma bring it up. So when all that shit went down with Imani and Joe teed off on put the thing on, baby, the maps. And he teed off on Jameson for coming at Imani sideways about him being a broke friend and shit. And that nigga went in he went into his own space and was talking about coming at the community and shit about things they was doing, backsliding, and trying to talk behind niggas' back and shit. And when Feast just called him out, the nigga ran and ducked. And I understand you don't want to argue with Feast, but there's men in here too that you had smoke with that you failed to bring up. And I feel like that shit is real cowardly, bro. If you gonna speak on your shit, speak on your shit. Don't go into your own space and try to fucking throw rocks and hide your hand and talking about what niggas doing to get not the Jameson show and all that shit. The shit was intriguing, but if you ain't gonna call it to the forefront when you got the opportunity, you might as well not say shit. And I do appreciate you, Dash, for bringing it up because I've been asking Feast. 'Cause I've been trying to get this off because y'all had it. This was earlier in your viewing show, Joe, but I still had that shit on my mind because when the shit went down, the nigga was real solid. Him and the other nigga Doko, and I'm gonna say be the first. I don't know none of you niggas, but I see this shit and I be hearing I'm in the community. Pause if that's needed. You know what I'm saying? But y'all niggas be really talking that shit on the internet, and then now y'all got the opportunity to say some shit and y'all don't. But why not? Like it's free. It's free for everybody to say it. Like what niggas gonna do? Talk to you crazy on the internet? Who gives a fuck? Say what you gotta say. Speak your mind. So I'm really interested to hear what Jameson, if he got to come up here and say all this shit he was talking about Juicy, talking about Dash, and I will let everybody know. I DM Jameson and say, hey man, get your shit off. He said I'm not gonna do it. I said, well if you don't, I am, because I really want to know why this nigga went from being a mod and a host to saying, oh, everybody's against me and all these niggas just trying to get a look off of Joe Budden and all this shit. It was mad shit in there. And whoever run the JBT community page was in that shit too. They heard it. I heard it. Feast heard it. So that's why she was speaking up on the shit, because we heard what you was saying. But when it's time to really call that shit to the forefront, niggas start ducking their tails and tucking their tails and shit.
It's not tucking your tail when you've already said it. In the words of Sue Surf, if I said it, I don't gotta say it again. If people want to know my perspective, they can look at that space. I don't want to continue the drama. I don't like the soap opera shit. That's why I be hopping off. That's why I be doing it. I apologize to motherfuckers who I would apologize privately to people and publicly to people about the things I think that I've done wrong. But y'all want to keep the shit going. This is fun for y'all. This is the shit that y'all like. Y'all like the messy shit. Everybody's not with that, bro. I've had conversations.
Jameson,
What's up?
can you address the fact that it's not us or you that's trying to get this going? It's everybody else.
Literally, bro, Dash, we're good. Nigga, this nigga Dash wished me Merry Christmas yesterday, bro. Juicy, I hope we're good. I'm good. Me and Felix had a great back and forth. We're good. It's y'all niggas with the issue and the problem. Bamfit, you hit my DM talking about, yeah, bro, you need to go up there and talk about how them niggas did you. And I said, nah, bro. Laugh